Hello, everybody. My name is Joseph Rothschild, and it is time for another glorious fun stream. Oh, I'm going to remember to hit start recording this time. Ready? Hello, everybody. It is I, Joseph Rothschild, and it's time for another glorious fun stream. We're going to be doing a lot of cool stuff on stream today, and I am glad I get to share it with all of you. Just checking real quick. There's no delay here, right? This is happening in real time. No delay? Yes? Okay, good. Vajamoncraft, thank you for the subscription. This is a person I had to play in the APS tournament. Blood Moon, thank you for the subscription as well. That happened during the intro, and I just completely missed it. I'm not doing great, I gotta tell you. I haven't yet done any practice tests for my torts exam, which is tomorrow or Wednesday. I have a 24-hour period to decide when I want to do it, but the correct take is to do it tomorrow evening. So I'm aiming to take a practice test after stream and then one tomorrow morning. Sanjitps, thank you for the subscription. I got on to a Zoom call with one of my friends, and he was like, "How many have you done?" And I was like, "None. I just finished outlining and studying it." And he was like, "You haven't done any?" And I'm like, "Oh fuck, I'm really fucked for this thing, aren't I?" So we may be cutting a little bit short now. That's making me a little bit anxious. And then, as many of you know, I was vegetarian. I recently got back on chicken, and I just had I had my first dish where chicken was the main thing. So there's a lot going on in my stomach. But hey, maybe in 6 months I'm no longer in law school and I'm a full-time Yu-Gi-Oh streamer. Maybe in 6 months I'm dead. I could also be dead from food poisoning tonight. Your education should come first. You'd think that, but it's weird. I care very little about law school. Just as the reason I care about it a lot is because it costs money, right? What I need to do doesn't require me to make a bunch of exemplary grades, but I do need to pass my classes, and we'll see if that happens or not. So, we're going to do a lot of stuff today. Number one, we are going to finally check out Drytron. Apparently this deck is actually good. I thought it was going to be dog shit awful. And it's only okay, or it's more than okay, is what I found out. We're going to see if we can consolidate our progression series and History of Yu-Gi-Oh! Decks, because if you've been watching the progression playoffs on my channel, you'll know that I have lost 2 in a row. I've gotten last place 2 weeks in a row. And I can't let that continue. We've already done the 3rd week, and I won't spoil anything, but let's just say that regardless of the outcome, my deck needs work. And so we're gonna get together. I'm gonna show you my pool. We're gonna do a little sealed deck building. I know you all are interested in doing that. And we've got a banger of a bad article to read. We're also going to be reacting to other people's content. I hear that's what you're supposed to do in order to make it in the Yu-Gi-Oh world. So I'll be doing a little bit of that as well. But in general, I think we're just going to be chilling. Everyone tell Joseph to clean his room. This is clean. These are all folded. I just have to move them to my dresser. I haven't. Well, I guess the one way back there isn't folded. And I guess there is a towel on the bed. Okay, it's been a rough week, all right? But it'll be less rough the 15th, and that's when I expect to start coming back with 10-minute testing and Turbo Tuesday, but until then, probably not. Just some real quick housekeeping before we get started. The quarantine series is likely going to be the weekend of the 19th this month. It's going to be a smaller one, like 64 people. I don't think it's really worth doing trying to press myself on a big one after completing so much in terms of law school, right near the holidays. I think we could just get the people who want to get in. And then I think, but I not set in stone. The problem is there's not really another good week for it, right? I can't do it this weekend because I have to study for Civ Pro, and I can't do it the weekend of the 26th. Are you kidding me? Hosting it on the 27th? Spend time with your family. Come on. And will it come out before or after ban list? It'll come out after ban list. I am confident that Konami will release a ban list shortly. But and then in terms of content stuff, 10-minute testing Turbo Tuesday return Tuesday the 15th, and then the Wednesday, and then the Friday, you know. But I am experimenting with just making different stuff right now. I've actually really liked not making 10-minute testing. They get real old, especially when, like, at this point, like, half of them are spoken for. I would love to do, like, 2 10-minute testings a month. The one for the YCS winner, the one for the community, and then 2 additional 10-minute testings that are just, like, my picks of good decks. And then, like, I could also upload Progression Playoff, Turbo Tuesday, maybe that Duel Link series. Just have a little more flexibility. In fact, this past week where I uploaded just 3 or 4 videos about the fucking ban list that I came up with and the subsequent tournament was way more fun than I've had making content in a while, so we'll see. Non-Yu-Gi-Oh content? Ooh. I don't know about that. I tried Speed Duel content and it didn't work so well, and, you know, that's still Yu-Gi-Oh, so I don't know. Do you all want to see hilarious Among Us gameplay? Here, hold up. Let me see if I can... This is just a spoiler. We're going to be reacting to Farfa. But here, I'm going to add a game capture. Among Us. And we'll capture a specific window. I guess we'll have to open Among Us. The window is going to be Among Us. Okay, well, we don't even have to. We can just play it like this. Yo, guys, what's up? It's me. I'm making Among Us. And you know what they're saying? It's me among us. And there we go. And so in this game, I get a really sick, excellent kill. I really outsmart with a quadrillion IQ. Ooh, I can stream it to my friends? Ooh, that's a good idea. I get a quadrillion IQ play. An IQ that previously was only surpassed by the individuals who watch Rick and Morty or pre-ordered Jordan Peterson's second book. I really outsmart all of my friends by lying to them. And they go, Joseph, we can never trust you again. And I say, what a good experience this was. I'm glad I played this game. All right, good. Can we get on trending? Let's get this to 10 million likes. Let's get this to 10 quadrillion likes. Let's break the YouTube algorithm with likes. All right, is there... The trick in this game is to wear these for the hat. Is to wear this for the hat. And then to wear this for the pet. And this for the skin. The trick in this game is to make your character a cop. So we've got the cop stuff, and the pet, we don't have a pet. And the game, imposters, they're all imposters, baby. Folks, don't talk to the police. Just be naked? Ooh. Ooh. This man's seething like Donkey. I'm not seething. I'm not in competition with, like, disguised toast, right? It's fine that people get a quadrillion views for Among Us content. I mean, I imagine, if you can, an alternate universe in which people get 1 million views for fucking Yu-Gi-Oh! Tube-style replay shit. I would like the Among Us purists be seething about that? Would they be like, ugh, I worked so hard trying to trick my friends into venting, or I don't, really know the terminology well enough to make some funny Among Us jokes, but pretend I said something funny. I was trying to next level my friends in Among Us, and this guy just uploads Yu-Gi-Oh! Pro content and gets 10 million views. It's just not fair, you know. All right, so we're going to watch this. Meadow Edits, thank you for the subscription. Hello, Monoblutron. I require my 10 seconds of attention, please. Thank you. Hey, here you go. We're going to watch this Farfa video. Farfa did something fantastic on stream today. Listen, if you all aren't Farfa viewers, here's what you're missing is, here, I'll give you the Farfa experience right now. So if you go on YouTube and you search MBT Yu-Gi-Oh! Emperor Stove, thank you for the subscription. If you click MBT Yu-Gi-Oh!, you just click my channel, and then you click videos, and you just click, 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 click. Here's the Farfa experience. You watch this, you close it out, you watch this, you close it out, you watch this, you close it out, and all on down the line. But I'm completely Farfa-pilled now. It is so much more fun to just chill and watch content than, like, anything else. I would much rather be doing this than, like, struggling through Drytron. So we're gonna give him a little bit of a taste of his own medicine. We're gonna react to some of Farfa's content. So let's see what Farfa just uploaded. This was good so far because I haven't been able to hear anything he said. What's going on? That is not right. Did that do it?
Yesterday,
Yeah,
over at twitch.tv/Farfar, where you can watch me every day between 3 and 8 p.m. UK time, I streamed for over 11 hours all day, taking part in 2 tournaments. So Baldrock Unizombie. God damn, this glare did.
This is the remote duel experience, by the way.
Baldrock Unizombie.
Yeah, no, I played Yu-Gi-Oh like it was my job. And imagine it was your job to, like, play Yu-Gi-Oh, make content about it regularly, and stream it or something. That would be a terrible career choice, wouldn't it?
Silent death.
I did an entire tournament for remote dueling in Yu-Gi-Oh! Day, which was like some remote duel event for thing that Konami were doing that has a stage 2, a qualifier, you can get a mat for first place, and some other stuff.
I didn't top happy. I misplayed in round 11 and I lost against Luna Knight, and that.
What is this? What is this from?
That's why I didn't do a patron profile, because I didn't top.
I realized very quickly and early on that there isn't really much going on up here.
Where have the leaves gone?
So naturally, I wanted to impart my knowledge onto you. That's why you watch this channel, right? For the high-end competitive technical gameplay, the analysis,
Yes.
the in-depth.
That's not why I watch Farfa. I watch Farfa for the cake, dude. I watch him for his fat cake.
Sort of stuff. You're the Studentin und ich bin teacher.
I don't know why it happens, but this might be a headphone thing, but every time Farfa's face, he does a close-up, I hear, like... I don't know if that's a me thing. That could be everyone, but every time it cuts close to him, I hear... Just like like the bat... Like here, I'll go back.
That's why you watch this channel, right?
Clean audio.
For the high-end competitive technical gameplay, the analysis, the in-depth sort of stuff. You're...
But there it was. I don't know what it is.
Studentin und ich bin teacher.
Sehr gut.
As you are all aware, for those of you who have been watching this channel for a long time, maybe even potentially since the beginning, there is zero recorded evidence of me ever committing a misplay.
Normal skeleton, special jackalope. Hope that you don't hit your...
How did this guy get on camera in 2019 and I didn't? Probably because I didn't make it this far. Oh no, yes I did. This is just the WCQ. What the fuck? Konami put me on camera. I could have shown up everyone. I'm the greatest duelist who ever lived. And if you don't believe that...
You're called by the grave.
The thing I'm concerned about, yeah, that's what I was about to say. That was a huge risk.
No, see, I did that because I was playing around Torrential Tribute.
Oh, man.
Kind of have concentration issues, and when I play Yu-Gi-Oh, you know, it's like step 1, Black Meadow Dragon normal summon. Step 2, we go,
Dude, stop playing music in your fucking videos. You're trying to get me DMCA'd.
my mind, okay?
I literally...
Now, onto the purpose of this video. I want to help you.
Help me! Help me!
A little,
DP Yu-Gi-Oh looking ass. Out here using the same clip. I'm fucking... Okay. Wait, I'm too far out. There we go.
You didn't declare the savage.
Now, onto the purpose of this video. I want to help you.
Help me! Help me!
That's literally just the DP Yu-Gi-Oh bit, right?
A little, DPYGO reference from back in the day there, eh? Tip number 1, do...
Ah! He was one step ahead of me, chat! I thought I was one step ahead of him, but he was one step ahead of me.
not whack-a-mole Yu-Gi-Oh. You know what whack-a-mole is? Just clicking buttons as they light up.
This is, and for the record, Farfa sat and watched the entire More Unbanless tournament today. This is how you all play Yu-Gi-Oh!
Do you want to activate this card? Yes, okay. Do you want to activate this card? Yes, okay. Do you want to activate the... Yes, okay. Don't just throw all your negates out there. Consider for a second, if I hold this card, maybe I can create a choke point at this specific step of the combo with the link cross. Not those kind of choke points. Tip number 2.
What the fuck was that?
Think about your plays before you commit to them and don't just start winging it as you go ahead, like I do. Consider for a second before you begin making those combos and stuff, how are you getting from point A to point B? Maybe think out the play in your head before you actually commit to it. Don't just be like me where it's like, rock monster, wee! Special summon, special summon, special summon. Guys, I'm gonna be completely honest with you. When I started recording this video, I had no idea where I was going, the direction I was taking.
All right, so Farfa has come here to help you all learn how to play Yu-Gi-Oh. I'll come here to help you learn how to create content. Unless you are as funny as Farfa, sit down with an idea of what you would like your video to be about. Like, think of a super type.
And what I was even trying to say. Which is probably why 30% of you who watch this channel don't really want to subscribe.
There it is.
I get it.
Wait, 70 is an insane metric. I love seeing these because Farfa will be like, listen, according to my data, only 70% of you are subscribed. And you look at like Nerd Factor and it's like, according to my data, 10% of you are subscribed. Like, 70's good, folks.
I get it. Subscribe for Tantan. He wants you to subscribe, don't you, Tantan? Heed my advice, child. For in the end, you will need it to become a top-tier duelist.
お母さん怖くて見れんわ。
それは古い動画。昔起きた大
That's funny. That's funny. All right. That was fun little content. Yeah, let's do my metrics real quick. Let's do some metrics. So there's going to be some good stuff. By the way, I've had a good month, almost 2K, and this is not over the course of the month. Most of this is, I guess I can just open up Social Blade real quick. Most of this is in the last week, and it makes me feel like fucking shit because I worked so hard to put together the 10-minute testings, and the stupid-ass meme ban list videos have done more for my channel than any of that shit. Look at that. Look at this! 300 a day, Monday and Tuesday. That's insane. Like, a normal week for me looks like this up here. 50 a day, basically. Except, this week, everyone was like, actually, we decided we like your content out of nowhere. And so, like, maybe the trick is to vary. Maybe the trick is to change up what I'm making. And so, maybe I'll be doing that in the future, you know. It's just fun. It's fun shit. Do you want us to unsubscribe? Yes, please. Okay, but here we go. Just bust out bullshit content. I've been trying, dude. Okay, so let's go to... This one did pretty well. The ban list video did really well. So let's go to the analytics. All right. You all get to see how much money I made. I made $100 off this. I'll just tell you right now, that is not a correct estimate. I did not make $100 fucking dollars off this video. Jesus Christ. All right, here we go. Reach. I don't know what this means. Engagement. Average view duration, 10 minutes. What the fuck? Thank you, everyone. Although it's a 21-minute video, so go to hell, all of you. His audience. Here we go. So, watch time subscribers. This is a 56% subscription rate. That's still pretty good for me. That's pretty good for me. Generally, right? Not subscribed, we've got 43.22. Now for the stinker. Age and gender. So, 1.1% of my viewers are female. And 98.9% of my viewers are male. And let me tell you, this is going to really knock your socks off. This is above average for the Yu-Gi-Oh! YouTube community. This is above average for the Yu-Gi-Oh! YouTube community. Folks, it's not good. I have more United Kingdom fans than women. And for what it's worth, I would trade every one of those. I would ritually unsubscribe every UK viewer to equalize this number just a little bit. In fact, I would just do it if there was a button that could just kick all UK subs. I'd do that anyway. You know, just for the betterment of the community, I think. I'm from the UK, though. Can we actually ban Nasa Newell? I'm sorry, they are a subscriber, so maybe not. You're about to lose a percentage? Well, Rebecca doesn't work because she is both a UK person and a female, so we're fucked either way. All right, so, you know. And then we have more 45-year-olds watching my videos than women. 45-year-olds. And to the 45-year-olds watching, please. But yeah, I maybe I should do this. Be like, what? let's check a piece of my normal content, like the Ad Emancipator video. This did pretty poorly, and I was upset about it. Yeah, like, look, this is... So for what it's worth, this is the high end of the mean, but the mean is affected by 10-minute testings, which are supposed to exceed it pretty much every time, and it just didn't work. So let's check the audience on this. 0.8% women. Less than 1% women. This is a lot better in terms of subscribers versus unsubscribers. But, like, you gotta understand, this isn't necessarily a good thing, right? Like, if you see some numbers like this means, in terms of 10-minute testing, the best I can possibly hope for in terms of views is, like, a 30% overage of my subscribers, right? So, it behooves me to put out videos that, in terms of analytics, do... closer to, oh, this is the second one of these, so it's different, but closer to 50-50, because that means there's more potential unsubscribed people that watch the video, right? Like, I do want to make content for the people that subscribe to me, but I also want to make content for people who aren't subscribed to me. In that way, I'm a lot like the President of the United States, and probably I would say I'm more important as well. And then Progression Playoff 2 has just been eating shit. This is my own damn fault. This was so stupid. Look at this. This was so stupid of me. And it's all subs too. I uploaded this not on the day that I was supposed to, and then I uploaded it at fucking midnight. That was so dumb. I should not have done that. Oh man. I will work harder to pump the next one for sure. All right, where were we? Oh yeah, talking about content. So, you know, that's content, you know. Drytron. Let's learn how to play Drytron. You know what I mean? Oh, well, we'll talk about it when we get there. Okay, Yasin is a great pick here. Yasin is just the Yugi-tuber's Yugi-tuber. I don't know if... Let me check his channel.
Yo, what's going
15K, that's pretty good, actually. I thought he was much lower. Yasin had, like, 6K for the longest time. And it was like, no one was watching him. And, you know, it's still kind of true. Like, he'll cap out at about 7K. But every single Yugi-tuber is like, I stole this from Yasin. Because he makes really good videos. I don't know what it is. He just... Maybe it's like an algorithm thing? I don't understand. I think him and Pac saw some growth recently. That makes sense because they're kind of parallel, right? They both put out these, like, guides on decks, and they're both actually good at Yu-Gi-Oh!, which is a niche that hasn't needed to be filled for a long time because no one cared about being good at Yu-Gi-Oh!. You know.
Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Yasin. Welcome to my updated Drytron
The way he says Yasin, I'm like, oh, I'm saying it wrong. He says, like, Yasin. That might be how you say it.
deck profile. So without needle fiber, without link cross, and more importantly, without any bricks, so making this deck as...
So this looks really fucking dope. I hope that this is the direction that the deck goes in, because it's hot. Soul of Purity and Light is a crock of shit. I understand why they're playing it, but, you know. But, like, look at this. This is so cute. It's got Manju as the normal. You don't need... obviously, that'll be replaced with Herald if Herald comes out. Or Diviner of the Heralds, rather. I like the Thunder of Ruler. That's very funny. Can you search it over the course of this combo? Do they have a way to search it? No, I don't think so. But, you know, it's funny when you find it. Let's see.
Consistent as possible. So before you start, friendly reminder to like and subscribe if you have...
Okay, well, hold up. Let me actually increase the playback speed here. This is very strange.
It or aren't already, because it would actually motivate me a lot to keep making videos like these, and yet let's jump right into it. So, of course, the number one card that I have to mention is the one card that kind of looks clunky in the deck, which is Soul of Purity and Light. It's a level 6 Light Fairy, so in other words, it's searchable by Ben 10, which is super, super important.
Chibigahan, thank you. You should have made your progression playoffs on stream, shaking my head. So I'm not going to make them on stream, but we're going to fix my deck on stream today.
And since it's a level 6 mixed Beatrice, what does Beatrice do?
We're going to do the same for History of Yu-Gi-Oh! Because a lot of the time with History of Yu-Gi-Oh! I feel like I don't have the amount of time necessary to lab 3 lists.
Sends this weird card, the Thunder of Ruler, which skips your opponent's battle phase. And now you might be wondering,
why aren't you subscribed? Oh. Got me.
Okay, sure, now that you send it from your deck to the graveyard, what do you kind of do with it? Well, I recycle it back from my graveyard to my hand, thanks to Auradon's secondary effect. Well, secondary/third effect, whereas you contribute 3 monsters you control to recycle back one shot card from your graveyard to your hand, so...
And this is, by the way, this is just the truth that everyone knows, and why Auradon will eventually have to be hit, is because Auradon enables decks that are ritual decks like nobody's fucking business. Like, it's insane how important Auradon is to strategies like
the
this.
Curious Griffin combo, but Beatrice Auradon instead. It's very similar. And this is absolutely insane because Armor Factor Psycho, the Vanitas Drake Overlord, skips your opponent's main phase 1 when it is ritual summoned, so skip your opponent's main phase and skip your opponent's battle phase. Your opponent's not allowed to have a main phase
I hope this is the list that becomes popular. I don't think it's as competitive as, like, the one that Pack put out, but this is so fucking funny, dude. The Armor Factor Pain into Thunder of Ruler is so goddamn funny. It's like, maybe... Oh, it's so fucking funny. I don't know if it's good, but it's so funny.
if he never had a battle phase to begin with. So he goes from draw phase, standby phase to end phase. He doesn't even have an opportunity to summon a monster or set some spells and traps. And your
Konami releasing dog shit.
Dark Crusader 40, thank you for the subscription. And it is updating still. This sub goal is actually 10 behind, so we are 3 subs away from our November goal and exceeding the most subs I've ever had. If we can get to November, that should say December. If we can get to 300 by the end of December, we will get a new emote. And it's a day that I never thought would come.
With no additional cards needed. So if you haven't watched my combo video, make sure you do because it is actually going to show you quite a...
Tell you what, Dewey Rocks 1. If we get to 300 by the end of December, then we'll put the railing my asshole sound on.
Konami releasing dog shit.
Meadow Edits, thank you for the gifted sub to Lenini. And Lenini, thank you for being an immortal scientist.
A lot about the deck. But anyways, so 3 Manju, of course, I mean, it's a good Yu-Gi-Oh card. Not only is it searchable by Ben 10, but it searches pretty much any missing piece you need, like Armor Factor Psycho, or Foe, etc. So yeah, Manju is a really good card. Diviner of the Heralds, obviously, a little better because it can send that Herald of Arclight.
Right.
Konami releasing dog shit.
So
holy shit, and CJ Alex, thank you for the tier 1 gifted sub to Room 48. And remember, chat, if you didn't get a gifted sub, this is your opportunity, if you've got Prime, to just fire off that Prime sub right now, get a sub of your own while the hype train is going, or, more realistically, type dodged in that chat box. You gotta type dodge. That's just the way it goes.
Like a ritual material, you can special summon a level 2 or lower fairy type monster, Light Fairy, from your deck, I believe, except Diviner of the Herald, so you can summon Cyber Repeat Angel.
Konami releasing dog shit.
Dragon Master 742, thank you for the subscription. CJ Alex, you can't type dodged. You paid for the gifted sub. And Chorps Away, thank you for the gifted sub. Are Chorps Away and CJ Alex just trying to get into a bidding war? To Seto Kaiba for the win.
Konami releasing dog shit.
Searches for Ben 10 on summon, and I don't know, you can do that, or you can summon like Ava and stuff like that to search your heralds and stuff. It's cool, it's cute. Yeah, anyway, so I'm playing...
And Emperor Stove, thank you for the gifted tier 1 sub to Goofy Hat Matt. That'll show up Konami releasing dog shit in just a second.
Konami releasing dog shit.
Right on cue.
Whereas 3 Delta, this is really nice actually. I kind of like it, almost as obviously not as much as Bad Alpha, but Delta is the kind of card that kind of does something that your deck wasn't able to do, which is draw 1 card, and it's really easy. All you have to do is reveal a ritual spell or ritual monster from your hand, because all of the Drytrons, they kind of have like a very similar effect, whereas if they're...
And Chorps Away, thank you for the
Konami
actual subscription.
Dog shit.
And Blake Rudapega, thank you for the gifted sub. What the fuck is going on? To Bakuretsu-sama. Oh, Chorps Away subscribed to tier 3 so they could get those fucking piss gang emotes.
In your hand or graveyard, you can either send
Konami releasing dog shit
or field, or the same thing for a ritual monster. And basically, sorry, I didn't mean send. I meant...
And Dewey Rocks, thank you for the 2 gifted subs to the stream to King Yami Makai and Lunalight Tiger. Oh, maybe Lunalight Tiger has already gotten enough.
Konami releasing dog shit.
And Plus Ultra, thank you for the fucking gifted sub as well to He 51st State. That is, of course, the ethno state for men.
Men tribute, it makes a world of a difference because if you contribute Ben 10...
Konami releasing dog shit.
You really only watched 1 minute of the new Archetype Archive? I watched 0 minutes. Mr. Moneybags15, thank you for the subscription as well. And Picnic Blasted, thank you for the subscription.
Problem card, like the #1 problem card in this deck, I want to say. Everything else, I feel like the deck should...
Konami releasing dog
and
shit.
Paragon Eel, Jesus Christ, everyone's coming out of the woodwork today. And King Hazana, thank you for the gifted sub as well to Mr. Sam Seba. I'm just gonna have to wait here for a second. And Seto Kaiba for the win. Thank you for the 100 bits. Let us proceed. You don't like Rada's content? No, I do. I just haven't gotten around to it. It's a 25-minute video. Oh, it's because of the...
Konami releasing dog shit.
It's because of the promise to change your sub sound. I didn't see this one. Mr. Moneybags15? Well, it may not have showed up in chat, but thank you for the subscription.
Konami releasing dog shit.
Emperor Stove, thank you for gifting to Maverick CXX. Maverick did not actually need this up. Mavericks had enough Can we do a stream where we all pick our favorite MBT clip, Twitch or YouTube, and react to them, decide the most MBT clip ever? Thank you for the subscription,
Konami releasing
Gandhi19.
dog shit.
What is MBT core in terms of video? In terms of videos? Just me getting very mad. And Garbo Trasho, thank you for the gifted sub as well. To Divine Pass
Konami
and
releasing
Chibi
dog
Gohan, thank you for the gifted sub as well. To to Shix Beta. And King Haza, thank you for this. Hazana, thank you for the subscription. Where is the goldfish that can synchro summon? Jesus Christ! Wow.
Konami releasing dog shit.
We really beat Scam Train. Wow, we actually Scam Train completed. That never happens. Wow. We're gonna have to wait for these to finish rolling.
Konami releasing dog shit.
Ugh. And Buckets and Gloves, thank you for the subscription as well. No, it's you summoning Jinzo when you had Imperial Order on the field. 2 times I did that. I do it twice and I get endless shit for it. And Topaz 1AD, thank you for the 100 bits as well.
Megalith, finally, I feel for once, they actually synergize with an engine that isn't super cancerous, because...
Konami releasing dog shit.
CJ Alex, I actually had to get rid of Guillotine for a reason that was not my decision.
Was bullshit, and I'm glad that this is going to die really soon because, of course, I mean, Blood Dragon is already dead, but hopefully Needle Fiber dies, and this is why I wanted to make a combo that actually did not need Needle Fiber whatsoever. Just look at my extra deck. Most of it
Seto Kaiba for the win, thank you for the 100 bits supporting the Scam Train.
is just cards that I can't even summon, like Nova, Merkaba, it's Elder Entity Entis, and, our Herald of the Arclight. It's just, Maximus Dragma targets. But, yeah, that's pretty much it. And then Alpha searches for your ritual monsters. I play 1 Gamma.
Konami releasing dog shit.
We're really far back on subs. In fact... Oh no, we're getting there. We're pretty much done. And the alt left, thank you for the 245 bits, says Konami releasing dog shit.
I know. The more you don't
Konami releasing dog shit.
You pretty much have effects of them.
We have to change the hurry up Delta thing. Delta's done with Yu-Gi-Oh! They left. And good for them. They're living their best life.
The Cypher monsters, which is funny, but, it's because they are Greek letters, I believe. I don't know. Yes, right.
Yasin hates when people copy lists from his videos. Well, we're not gonna.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I'm bad at maths. I'm bad at everything I do. Anyways, Zeta search is a ritual spell, which is nice. And then you have Miron's DRA. This is kind of like an interruption during opponent's turn. It's an insurance in case you actually cannot get all the way to Refractor Psycho. So if you can at least do that.
Oh, he's just doing the build the whole time. I gotta see combos. We'll go to pack. That was not what I expected.
Konami releasing dog shit.
Hey, what's up, guys? So today I'm going to show you guys the Dytron deck profile in the compensatory video and why I think this is going to be a tier 1 contender for the metagame. I think this deck coming out...
Toss! What the fuck? Toss for that!
...out in December is going to be insane. And the funniest part about this deck is that like, a lot of people slept on this deck, and they do it...
What's going on with this video? This is like a super low amount of views for Pack, and it's like a really bad like-dislike for his... Oh, he makes VFD. I see. They're mad that he makes VFD. For some reason, people come to Pack's channel and they go, why are you playing the best possible version of this deck? I don't know.
For Virtual Worlds too. They did it for Elec. They did it for Advanced Players, and a lot of people sleep on decks, and it's not their fault. It's because they haven't really tested the cards, right? But the thing is, a lot of people come to these conclusions when they haven't tested these cards, and that's like my...
This is a YouTube comments problem, by the way. Like, the whole thing behind my channel is I aim to make, like, really quick primers for decks that you might not actually know about. And making those decks competitive often means using stuff like Needle Fiber and Auroradon and VFD and a bunch of really unfun fucking win conditions because realistically you have to take games off the meta somehow. And people will show up and be like, dog, how could you possibly imply that Dark Magician should be playing Goons? In reality, Dark Magician should be using only Eternal Soul as its win condition. And it's like, you have to be realistic, man. Either the deck's gonna suck ass or it's not gonna suck ass. And, it's in your hands.
Not my issue with the Yu-Gi-Oh community, but
As Pax,
we have like a lot of very fascinating players, a lot of really smart players.
As Pax mascot always had a beard. No, look, you can actually see it. Here, I'll scroll in a little bit. That did not do what I thought it would do. We'll go to the theater mode. You can actually see in the little corner here. Here he is without the beard, and then up here he is with the beard.
Really talented players that like figure out these kind of things. So with that being said, I want to definitely give a huge shout out to Jibriel. If you guys don't know him, he's part of Team Playmakers. He's a really good friend of mine. And he was a person who kind of like showed me the initial like combo with this, and he definitely piqued my interest. Go check out PaxSG.com. This is my starting hand, and I was just doing.
All right, this is a normal hand. Oh fuck, he's playing Herald.
If you guys want to see live test
Oh
go to my
shit.
stream at twitch.tv/packers_TCG, where I showcase a lot of this stuff early, so that you're always one day ahead of when I post the deck profiles and the comp tutorial video. So yeah, huge shout.
Team Sam X1 donated pack
to my Twitch
$50.
chat, and we're gonna jump right into it. So
Sam!
the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go pre-prep.
Let's go! I'm ready!
The ritual play goes along with it. Keep in mind that like draw really hurts this deck, but if you look at the starting hand, I had Herald Orange Light, so even on resolution, I can actually stop draw here, which is really.
I really hope that Herald of Orange Light is not real. I really hope that this deck does not add so many fairies to its hand that Herald of Orange Light is not real. Herald of Orange Light is so fucked. If you've never played a format where Herald of Orange Light is even remotely playable, you don't know. This is the... If you thought Called by the Grave was some fucking bullshit, this is the most unfucking believably frustrating card in the entire game. Herald of Orange Light is just... It really sets you off.
Really key. If you hard open the Orange of Herald Light, it's a really strong card to like play through monster negates. And you'll see that the sequencing of the lines of plays that I'm about to do allows me to play through Nibiru, Imperm. Like Nibiru, Imperm combined. They can go Chain Link 1 Nib, Chain Link 2, Chain Link 2 Negate, Chain Link 3 Imperm, and you can go Chain Link 4 Herald again.
Gamma with no Garnet, it is better than Gamma. It's way, way, way better than Gamma. Because you can activate it while you have monsters on your side of the field.
You'll see that come pretty soon. But even, I guess, shout out to Susu, even if you get shifted here on resolution, you can actually Herald of Orange Light,
Konami releasing dog shit.
Team Samurai X1, thank you for the $1.
Like, so, no more letting shifter ruin your gameplays and your nights, guys. Combo players rejoice. We're gonna jump right off into the combo. So we're gonna go Cyber Emergency. This card, if you guys don't have them already, pick them up. This card is ridiculous for the deck. It can search the boss monster. It can search literally any card in
I'm gonna call my shot. That's CJ Alex.
your deck that's a Drytron monster. And going second with this card lets you break your opponent's board. And why that's so important is because when this activation is negated, you can just discard any card, which is a Drytron card, which is a plus because the Drytron can activate in the grave.
CJ Alex says fuck. Yup, got him. How does he know?
I'm gonna shut the hell up, and I'm just gonna play through this, and I'll explain all these tech choices later in the deck profile itself. So let me go through this. So we're gonna go alpha effect, and we're gonna tribute the delta for cost.
Yeah.
The reason why you go alpha first is because you want to search Ben 10 and start looping the Ben 10. So you're gonna see me do that. So then I'm gonna use delta in the grave, which is gonna loop the Ben 10. This allows.
By the way, there's gonna be a potential time in the future where we're gonna have to ban Ben 10. By the way, this is my hot take. There will be a time in the future where we have to ban Ben 10. Not gonna be today. Not gonna be tomorrow. There will be a time in the near future where we're gonna have to ban Ben 10. Ben 10 is not a hard once per turn. The pool only gets better.
Allows me to essentially draw first. I made a mistake.
You can Ben 10 into Ben 10, which is annoying, but the pool of shit that Ben 10 can get, like Lance, the Vanities, oh, it's the worst.
I added first, but you're supposed to draw first.
Konami releasing dog shit.
King of Dark Dragons, thank you for the Prime subscription as well. 1 year, whoop whoop, wow.
It changes the fact that I could have drew into the Ben 10 and searched something else, but you know, all good, all good. Don't hate me too much, guys. From here, we're gonna use Nova, and Nova is so broken, guys. This card is emergency teleport, and you know a card is broken.
Special summon a Drytron from your deck, but destroy it during the end phase? Jesus
when
Christ.
you that card as another broken card, right? So when you call like Search Cards Rhoda, and you call cards like Nova E-Tele, you call cards like Quick Launch E-Tele, it's because those cards are really broken, and like you can just tell right here that
Konami releasing dog shit.
That Onet, thank you for the subscription as well.
Goes to show how broken this card is. But yeah, and so you're gonna go E-Tele, you're gonna get Nova, and from here you're gonna dump the Ben 10, and then summon the Herald. And the really cool thing about this is now you can do something really neat. You can go Chain Link 1 Ben 10, Chain Link 2 Bond of the Herald to banish itself from the graveyard to add a Ben 10 from the grave to your hand, or the card that you use.
This is the classic Herald bullshit. Herald is able to, when it's summoned, its ritual spell lets you add back Ben 10, so you can activate Ben 10 and then add back the Ben 10.
To make the Herald of perfection.
Bullshit.
Now, like, keep in mind we have 4 fairies on hand. We're under 5 summons. We have 4 negates. 4 negates. My opponent can literally have Gamma, Imperm, Nib, and you still win the game. How crazy is that? How crazy is that your opponent can have Gamma, Nib, Imperm, and you still win the game? Because now that we have access to Herald of the Orange Light, which if you didn't hard open it, you can just search it. That's something really important to note. I just searched an extra Ben 10 instead, but you can also just search the Herald of the Orange Light if you already have one.
Whoa, hold the fuck up. Whoa, hold the fuck up. Was that legal? You cannot special summon monsters. You can still perform your normal summon. Stupid!
Something really important to note. I just searched an extra Ben 10 instead, but you can also just search the Herald of the Orange Light if you already have one. From here, we're gonna make Link Revo with the Gamma. I just skipped a bunch of steps, and then you're gonna make Fiber. You're gonna use Fiber's effect to summon the Gamma, which is the only tune that you can summon besides a couple other ones off of Fiber because.
You're summoning Gamma because it can't be normal summon set.
From here, you're gonna make Link Cross, get 1. You could get 2, but it doesn't matter. Essentially, it just depends on whether I get the 3rd name or not.
Dumb.
From here, you're gonna make Metal Marcher, and then Metal Marcher bring back the Gamma and one of the Dytrons to make a Cyber's Integrator. So, and then we're gonna make Board Blocker and then draw a card. If you haven't noticed, we drew a card off Delta because it lets us draw a card for no reason. Cyber's Integrator drew us a card, and now we're gonna draw more cards because we're gonna make Auroradon because Alpha is a machine for some godforsaken reason. What you're allowed to do now is make the Crocosaur, draw 2 more cards. So you've drawn 4 cards. You have drawn 4 cards already. I misclicked this thing here during the replay, so just ignore that. But then we're gonna use the Gamma effect that we E-Tele'd for. By tributing the Ben 10 in our hand to bring back the Alpha and then search a Herald of the Orange Light. From here, we're going to banish 3. You're allowed to banish tokens, by the way. For those of you who don't know that ruling, you're allowed to banish tokens with the Trishula the Dragon Vice.
This is true.
So for any of you guys might comment that in the comment section, chat, pack chat. Nah, you're totally allowed to do that. And you're going to make the Trishula the Dragon of Icy Prison. So if you don't have your jump promos, get those too. Max Shorty Gang, stand up. But anyways, you're going to make the VFD.
Okay, I made fun of people who were mad at Pack for putting this deck list out. I made fun of them just a couple of minutes ago. But is this okay? Do we want this to be something that you can do in Yu-Gi-Oh? VFD, Herald, pass. Like, Herald has always been around. I think there was a period right after pre-prep was printed where Herald was unironically playable. Not a tier 1 meta threat, maybe like a tier 2, 2.5 meta threat. For a very short amount of time. I remember because I picked it up because I liked the deck, and then I sold it 2.5 weeks later because it was so fucking frustrating. No one had any fun playing the deck. But the problem, the thing that always kept it out of contention, is that you can't actually win the game. This asshole has 1800 attack, right? So it's not like it really does anything. Like, you can run over it with a bunch of monsters if it's ever switched to attack, and if it's not, you're just passing. You just pass until you hit a critical mass of must negates, or you find something like a Dark Ruler. At the time, you know, the outs were way fewer, but, you know, they still existed. But now it can make VFD. And VFD is a card that hits very hard.
Here, and so you have 6 cards in hand, 4 negates, and a VFD. I mean...
And here's my second question. Is this good? Is this good? I'm seeing a lot of people say shit like, you know, this is crazy, it loses to Droplet and nothing else. But there's a bunch of other problems with this deck. Herald is not super searchable. And you got to be playing a very specific set of cards in order to find Herald with any sort of relative consistency, and your opponent knows where those are. And there are decks that just stonewall this. Like, if you play Eldritch, for example, do you give one fuck about this setup? You just have to figure out a way to out the Herald. Herald is super searchable? Is it? And then you have to... The third thing you have to ask yourself is, what happens when you go second? Pre-prep and Ben 10, so that's not really fair, because Ben 10 searches Herald, but Ben 10's also the material for Herald. Like, the version I'm looking at doesn't have a really accessible ritual summon outside of Herald. So you can't use the card you're using to ritual summon Herald to search for Herald, right? So it's just prep and pre-prep. And for what it's worth, people are like, well, that's a ton. Yes, but realistically, you'll find one of those every game. So Anne Ash on a very telegraphed choke point beats this. I don't know.
I mean, what else do you want from me, bro? This played through every hand trap in the entire game. It played through every single...
Does it? I guess it does, because he had Orange Light, but...
hand trap in the entire game. I told you, I played through Joel.
You draw 4 cards during the combo. You can't... Listen. You can... Well, we'll get to the end of the video, and then I'll get into this.
And then once you make the Herald, it's really hard to...
I was just talking about this.
Playing against...
Okay, so this is the list we're going to steal, and then we'll work with it. But you can't judge a deck like this based off the efficacy of a hand, like, midway through the combo, right? Like, this hand plays through everything. But this is like a top 1% hand. It's already found a Herald. It has a pre-prep and a Cyber Emergency and a Herald of the Orange Light in the opener. You know, realistically, there are going to be times where you open, let's say... Dawn of the Herald, Cyber Emergency, RNA, Gamma, Triple Tack. Like, what do you do in that case? So, I don't know. This is the list, just have a few changes. Ooh, good. I can steal it right here. Yes, yes, yes. We'll find out. Like, look, okay, here. Look. I'll just hit randomize, right? And we'll look at the hands. Cyber Emergency, Terraforming, Triple Tack, Pre-Prep, Upstart. So, this hand has access to nothing. Literally nothing. We can, if we upstart into Ben 10, it's quite good. We can pre-prep for Herald of Perfection and the Ritual spell. We can... What the fuck is the terraforming target? Fafnir? Oh, that's pretty good. No, that's pretty good. Never mind. Okay, how about this one? Prep rights, Zeta, terraforming, Dawn, Thuban. No, that's pretty good too. Alright, fuck me. I guess I'm the dumbest asshole in the history of time. Let's play this card. Let's play this deck. This deck seems a little poggers. Look at the extra. I made some changes. It doesn't, you know, fine. Oh, this is, for some reason, it has Dinks up. I've been grinding my boy on Dinks. Axel Brody. By the way, if you have a good Volcanic deck on Duel Links, I'd really like to play it on Wednesday. It's just, not good. We're missing a couple of really important cards, namely, the good Blaze Accelerator. And, like, Scattershot is dog shit if, you don't have Blaze Accelerator Reload. So, I don't know exactly what you're supposed to be doing with them. And now that, Invoked is kind of nerfed, I literally have no idea. But, like, you can't look at a format where you can play 5 Shell and be like, oh yeah, no one's gonna break that. It's gotta be breakable. Have you played Speed Duel Ranked Ladder? I haven't. I tried to once, but it was taking too long. Once again, MBT pretends to know what he's talking about. That's literally my entire point. Just finished my evidence exam, done for the semester, let's go. Well, good for you, idiot. I got torts tomorrow, and I'm fucked. I'm so fucked. I had a colleague kind of chew me out for not doing enough practice tests, but in my defense, I did do 0. So
Konami releasing dog shit.
I did deserve it. Jaxel MS, thank you for the subscription. It has been 9 months. I'm ready to be reborn as a piss ganger. Is Drytron, right? There it is. Alright, that looks pretty good. And we'll just take everything out of the side. They're playing Driver in the side. Shut up. Just read a law book? No. Practice tests are the optimal way to study. That's what I'm finding out. And I'll do one tonight. I'll do one tomorrow morning. Maybe I'll put off the test by a day because it's a 24-hour one, but I really don't want to. Alright, let's see how I'm supposed to do this. So we start with Terraforming. We get a Fafnir. So Fafnir kind of does nothing here, right? Because we already have it. I guess we get Meteorus. We can activate Nova. What are we supposed to get off of Nova? Alpha? No, we have an Alpha in hand. Tribute one of his special summon this card. Then you can add one Ritual Monster. Get a Zeta. Someone's saying Delta and someone's saying Zeta. Okay, let's read them both. Delta. Zeta. You have Ritual already. Get out Zeta. Okay, Zeta it is. Wow, we're pretty split on this one. You have the Ritual, don't get Zeta. I don't have the Ritual. I'm getting Zeta. Okay. Now we activate Alpha. Then we add a Ritual Monster. What do we get? Ben 10 here? Link Haribo first. Alright. And we're back. So... oh, I see. So here we can Emergency for Ben 10. I thought we could Emergency for Ben 10. Well, we have a Zeta and a Delta. Let's get an Alpha. Damn, I've never read a fucking Yu-Gi-Oh card in my life. Then we Alpha, tributing a Drytron, right? Yeah? I guess we don't need Delta. Here this is. Then we add a Ritual Monster. Now we get Ben 10. Now we get Ben 10. Correct? Yes? Now we get Ben 10? Yes. Okay. Delta draws us a card, so I guess we want to do that. We don't make Link Haribo first, right? There's no reason to. Because we need a Drytron on our side of the field. Delta. Oh, Zeta? Oh my god. Oh my god. Why didn't you all tell me you could do this? What the fuck? It counts as a tribute? Oh, this is what's gonna get 18 different cards banned. There's so many ritual cards that are just not on the list, but will be as soon as there's a scary ritual deck. Yeah, this is the end of Yu-Gi-Oh! Yeah, I'm just gonna fucking... Alright, ready? Here we go. Hold up. Let me just go back here. Okay, so real quick, I'll just run down the list. Ben 10... here we go. Ben 10, banned. Pre-prep, banned. Prep rights, banned. Holy shit, it's not even playing Herald. Oh my god. That's who I thought would be numero uno. Okay, so now we can ooh, we could just do anything we want, huh? We'll go... Delta? I mean, it doesn't really matter. Delta hit a fucking... Neither of these matter. Yeah, we'll reveal the Ben 10 that you know we have. God. Then go into... Holy shit-a-moly, dude! Oh, man! Oh, wow. Oh, God. Okay, now we go into... Get on my side of the field. Now we go into, Hauka Fibrax. Any two of these, right? Doesn't matter. Yeah. We'll get Gamma. Well, buckle my fucking biscuits, dude. Are you kidding me? Summon Herald before Hulk? We don't have Herald in this deck. You would summon Herald first to play around Nibiru? Herald in hand. Oh, I see. Well, don't I want the zones for the Auroradon? Yes, but I only need 3. Yeah, you're right. So we did kind of fuck up in not having a Link Haribo. And we don't really have an opportunity to do it now. So the right play was to make Link Haribo and then Hulk, right? And then we can go Auroradon. Yeah. Then we can do the combo impacts fucking tutorial. Okay, I think I've mastered this deck. Pretty sure I've mastered this deck.
Something really neat. You can Herald of the Orange Light, which, if name or not, from here you're gonna make...
We didn't even do the Link Haribo
no,
shit.
Herald of the Orange Light, if you already have one. From here, we're going to make Link Haribo with the Gamma. I just skipped a bunch of steps. And then you're going to make Fiber. You're going to use
Fiber
effect to summon the Gamma, which is the only tune that
for
you can
the
summon besides a
Gamma.
couple other ones. Oh, and then we're going to make Board Blocker. And it doesn't matter.
And you go into Link Haribo and you do the fucking Link Haribo shenanigans. Yeah. Alright, I've mastered this deck. Okay, so this is a new thing I'm doing for 10-minute testing. I'm not going to spend fucking an hour kicking myself playing this deck. I hardly understand. We're just going to spend a very little amount of time. So I'm going to, if this is your first time here, you know, I'm going to explain this to you right now. I'm going to open up the queue in a very short amount of time. Let's actually go to the bot right now. And if you like, you can type !join, and the first 3 people will get a chance to take a bite out of the champ. And then that'll be it for this part of the stream. I like chilling a little bit more. We'll go in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Alright, The Joke Meme, Garbo Trasho, and Jaxel MS. Chibi Gohan, if you would like to play, you have donated as well, so we can do that. Alright, The Joke Meme, you are up first. And this works a little bit better, because this way if someone is playing a miserable deck, you know it's not the 6th time tonight that that's happened. Remember before you take out a Drytron from your field, use a ritual spell from grave to get it back. What the fuck? Alright, there you go. I'm not seeing the joke meme. Maybe it's just joke? Why not just surrender if you're dealing with a terrible deck? Some people like to see me squirm. And I would say that that is a pretty normal occurrence on this channel, right? I would say that probably 90% of the people who watch me like to see me fucking squirm. I don't. True. There we go. Alright, I'm gonna show an ad while they figure it out. The joke meme, are you here? Are you in chat? They're not even in chat. What the fuck? How did they enter? Oh, I am the joke meme. Oh, I got you. Sure. Alright. I'm showing that ad anyway. I promised you it. Alright, so this is going to be a multiplayer ad. Click as much as you can. No, please. Look at this. Look at this plebe. I should unsub to enjoy the ads. Tell me about it. Wish I could see this ad. Yeah, I'm sorry, y'all. Wait, what the fuck? It was just here. Come back. Come back. Wait. They're gone. Streamer, please disable ad-free viewing for subs. If I could, I would. They actually won't let me. Holy shit. And, we got 27 votes there. So, that means that 27 people... Oh, I'll wait for it to finish. Okay, it should be done now. Oh no, it's still going. 33 votes. My fucking god. Wow. You all really voted. You all did your civic duty. I got 175 bits for that. What is going on? I just saw them. This is like whack-a-mole. Alright, listen, I'm giving you one more shot at this. There we go. It's Drytron time, baby. Voting is important. I gotta agree. Stop the count. Stop the count. Come on. Click button. Click button. You good? That's $1.75. That's correct. And every time I play an ad, I get $200 US. Alright, this hand looks fucking unbeatable. They're going first, though. But see, here's the problem. They're going first. I'm not going first. So, like, what do? We've got Herald of Orange Light and jack shit else in terms of combo starters. Uh-oh. It's twins. It's twins. Do you watch much Twitch? If so, who's your favorite streamer? I'm so sorry, dude. I'm so sorry. I'm about to out myself as a normie. Kriparian. I don't understand it. He is the anti-streamer. He is just the straight fucking anti-streamer. He does literally nothing for hours. He'll just sit there and like barely move, and just when you're like, is he dead? Is he actually a dead person? He goes, okay, and you go, oh no, he's still alive. And I watch him for like hours. He's just nice to have on in the background. No, Dog is actually my favorite streamer. You're right. I do actually unironically watch Dog. I like Kibler too. It's weird. I play no Hearthstone, but I love Hearthstone streamers. How is it not Trump? Trump's not for me. I like the politician though, K-Kona brother. I sure do love the current and forever president of the United States. Dude, can you imagine being fucking Trump, by the way? Not the president. Well, I mean, can you imagine being Trump? Can you imagine being Trump SC? And, like, you're just building your brand. You're just getting big. One of the most recognized names in the Hearthstone community. And then the fucking Dark Horse 2016 candidate wins. And all of a sudden your brand is irreversibly tied to the bloated corpse of fucking President Donald Trump. And you have to, like, every 30 seconds be like, no, sorry, this is my name for my streaming career is Trump. Like, would you just change it? Like, anyone Googling Trump isn't gonna find you. He's fucked your SEO forever. And if you look at Trump SC, he's not doing as good as he was doing before Trump, USA. He should have changed it, yeah. He should have just changed it to his actual name, which I don't know. Isn't it like Jason or something? That's because Hearthstone is a dying game. See, people keep saying that. People keep trying to be like, Hearthstone's dying. Hearthstone's dying. Yo, Hearthstone's over. Hearthstone's over. I don't know how true that is. People have been saying that every 6 months since 2013. Battlegrounds kind of like just restarted Hearthstone. And everyone's like mad about the progress track thing. I think it only matters to Redditors. I've never heard like a real person ever be like, yo, the progress track is kind of fucked. Most people have been like, oh, they changed the way how achievements work? Okay. You lost 20% of your timer? I only need 10% of my timer. How long do you think it will take me to fuck up? Oh shit. They're gonna have interaction. So they're gonna go from IP Mask Arena into... We'll get a Ben 10 here? Yeah, we want to get a Ben 10 because we can pitch it for Alpha. I guess we should upstart as well. Kind of true, but Reddit has good SEO, so it sort of matters. I gotta tell you, if you're on reddit.com, by the way, just fucking leave. The best thing in terms of my mental health and my productivity that I ever did was stop fucking posting and sitting on Reddit. Jesus Christ. It just would suck hours of my day out, and it's full of some of the most hateful, joyless people on the planet. I'm not talking people who are, like, outwardly mean. People who are like, fuck you, you stupid ass bitch. Like, like people who you would expect to find on, like, Chan boards or something. Just, like, very bitter people that are mad that, like, their favorite IPs aren't going in the exact direction that they envisioned. And it's like, I understand that I do a fair amount of that as a Yu-Gi-Oh player, but I try to do it, like, tongue-in-cheek. These people, like, actually live and die based on, like, the Homestuck upload schedule or the Hearthstone progression system. And it's like, who cares? Pick up a football. Maybe that might be a little too mean. I'm sorry. but seriously, like, do consider just, like, doing anything else with your time. I'm quoting the drill tweet. I don't really think you should all play football. I don't care. Alright, let's get, I guess we get Herald of Orange Light here, right? Yo, wait, that's so fucking stupid. Why am I allowed to do that? Alright, we can prep right again. This prep rights, we'll get the fucking Ben 10 again, baby. I'm getting a second Ben 10. Ben 10 again, absolutely. And you know what I'm doing next? You bet your fucking bottom dollar. Wait, what the fuck? Why can't I Dawn? Oh, because I don't have it yet. Right, I wasn't supposed to get Ben 10 there. Okay, from your deck to your hand. Okay, we'll use Alpha here. It's fine. This is fine. If they negate something or activate a monster effect, we can Orange Light. This is so silly. I want Ben 10. Fuck you, I'm getting another Ben 10, baby. And then I'm firing that Ben 10. This is so stupid. I hate it so much. Masquerena, you stupid idiot. You moron. Masquerena. Get out of here. Masquerena this, idiot. Alright, wait, shit. So there's Herald of Perfection. Now we don't really have the material to activate this. What does Gamma do? Well, Fafnir? Fafnir can get a Nova. Why did you send Ben 10 instead of the Drytron? I couldn't send the Drytron. These are machines. Why didn't you get a second orange light? I don't know. I still think we can do this. We want to go into Link Hurry, right? We've used all these. I want to go into Link Hurry. So we'll use Nova here. We want to get... We've used Zeta, Alpha. We haven't used Delta. I'm going to draw a card here. These are all hard once per turns, right? So we can Gamma pitching this guy. Summon like this. We can summon back... Oh, no. We shouldn't have done that. It's still fine. We can go from Delta into Link Haribo. Then we can fire the Delta. This is okay. I mean, worst case scenario, there's like a million positions where we can start perfectioning. Yeah, let me draw a card here. Can we get a Ben 10? Fuck you. Oh, go to hell. Oh, piss on my ass. That's so rough. Balls. We could translate her. That would be funny. Well, now what are we supposed to do? Shit. I mean, this has to be Xaxes. Just make Dawn. This is like... Oh, that's so bad. Whoa, I don't want to do that. Could we make Borg Dawn? Use the Link to switch monsters? Yes, it's very funny, but I don't think it's good. Okay, let's go... Borg Dawn. No. Oh, wait, we still have one we haven't used. Oh, it's Karibo. Unicorn, then access code? That doesn't seem very good. Can't they pop my monster? Dude, you screwed up badly? Yeah, of course. I'm not good at Yu-Gi-Oh! Is this news to you? What is trying to trigger here? Just Link Haribo. Nice timer. We'll be fine. We have all the time in the world, baby. See? And now we're fine. Oh, we don't even have a fucking... well, we're fine. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, okay. So we'll Dawn of the Herald here. I'm going to send him 1, 2. Go like this. Trigger Faf. Trigger... Link Haribo! I didn't mean to do that! I thought you were asking me about the fucking... Whoa! Oh my god. No one say anything. No one say anything. No one say anything. Did it miss timing? No, you have to get back the material that you used. We're so dead. Fuck, we're so dead. Wait, they let that happen. What? Am I missing something? I'm so stupid. I'm the dumbest person who ever lived. God damn it. Okay, but you understand... Okay, so what was I supposed to do here? Not what I did. 2 vanillas? Well, yes, but this is a very large vanilla. Is Twins like good? No! Twins is not good! People need to stop pretending Twins is good. Twins is okay. Search orange, not draw gamma. Yeah, I should have searched orange. Yeah, no, activating the orange was definitely the problem. Main phase only. That's so funny. Alright, let's... This is still too hard for me. Get the ritual spell and summon Ben 10 from the grave, sure. If you had gotten the ritual spell from the field, you could have ritualed Ben 10 from the graveyard and tributed Ben 10 using the other 2 Drytrons. I see. You were supposed to make the big Drytron. Fafnir add Meteorus. Summon Ben 10 from grave. Summon Perfection using the Ben 10 plus. Alright, this is actually the end of the game. They can go from Lilla into the Kiss Kill. And then I think I'm just straight up dead. No, so if you're unfamiliar, this is all the Twins do. Is they cycle these 2, and they go into like really bad Cyburst bosses. And there may be a Trident sometimes. Like, I shouldn't have to point you to any meta deck right now to prove to you that that is not a sustainable game plan. Like, in terms of competitive. Twins is cool and, like, good enough that it's like Dragon made good, where, like, there will be players who are okay with it and, like, play it because the cards are nice and neat. But they're just not very strong monsters. Wow, we're really going to lose to this, huh? Now they get their monster back. God, I'm so bad at fucking Yu-Gi-Oh! I'm so bad at Yu-Gi-Oh! Alright, we are dead. And I mean, that's it. That's the payoff, right? Is you go into Unchained A-Bomb, and that's just like such a nothing payoff. Like, if A-Bomb was good, Dragon Link would have been tier 0 for like 6 formats instead of 4. Shouts out to when Dragon Link would make Borrelode Savage, Unchained A-Bomb, and like Spheres. That shit was awesome. Oh, that is a good draw. I don't think it's enough, though. And plus, they can just kiss a kill back the Lilo. No, we need two. Yep. Oh, that's painful. I'm shocked that we lost that one. I'm not surprised at all. All right, next up is Garbo Trasho. Let's play some Yu-Gi-Oh! I can't believe the most meta-relevant of this card is a single link one that shaves out a single card from the extra of Dogmatica Invoked. GG. Was it? I don't feel like I did very much good gaming. I feel like I showed up. I don't know if that was good or interesting to watch. Again. Okay, hold up. This hand actually is shit. What am I supposed to do with this hand? This hand is dog shit. It's combo? Well, yes, but my opponent is going to put up stuff. God, just think how good Gamma would be here if it was online. So, okay, walk me through the combo, chat. Chat, walk me through the combo. Nova, summon Alpha, prep for Ben 10. Oh, that does do it, doesn't it? Why is the Gamma not online? I'm glad you asked. We're playing Gamma as our Hauka Fibrax target. Because the way Nova works, after you activate it, for the rest of the turn, you can't special summon monsters, except monsters that can't be normal summoned or set, right? So the only tuner that fulfills these conditions is Gamma. And we need to summon something off of the Hauka Fibrax on our way to Auroradon. I find it funny that in this deck, Gamma is the driver. Fuck me. Wouldn't it be smart to play a driver with that Gamma? Not really, because it would fuck up the combo line if you ever had to use the Gamma, but I guess we could. We could just play 3 Gamma. Wait, why isn't this deck just, like, actually playing Gamma? Just 3 Gamma, 1 driver. Wait, why the fuck are we not doing that? Big problem in this deck is that it doesn't have enough interaction with its opponent. No, you can't use it in your turn. Not enough space? I'll play fucking 42 to play extra Gammas. It's not playing any hand traps. See, that's what scares me about this deck, is that I've heard it's good, but it's not playing any hand traps. Because you play Herald of Orange Light, but that's not really a hand trap. Like, you never want to activate Herald of Orange Light unless you are actively going off. If the deck goes second, you just lose. Yeah. What is happening here? All this just for Vampire Sucker Pass? Is there a Baylor engrave? No. All this shit is once per turn, right? Oh, they haven't activated Glow Up Bloom yet. That's smart. So you get to draw a card here. They get to go into a fucking Link 2, probably like an Avenged Savior or some stupid shit, and then make the boy. Union Carrier. Oh no. Wait a minute. Hold up. Hold the phone. Oh, God. That is much worse than Avenged Savior. Okay. I guess I didn't miss anything anyway. Buster locks a ritual deck? We need our extra! Summon boss and win? How do I summon the boss? We're gonna Nova, right? With 2 Drytrons? Yeah, but how are we finding the boss? Okay, no way you Ash that? What are you talking about? That's a sweet target to Ash. I guess I'll reveal the big one, right? Yeah, let's go for Ben 10. They're gonna negate this for sure. What are they picking? Yeah. Alpha's good. Maybe we can make this work. Alpha's like the best fucking draw in our deck. You could ritual summon this card with Meteor's Dryon. Handerfield. Machine monsters! Oh, fuck you, dude. Oh. Machine monsters. Fuck. We're actually fucked then, right? We straight up can't do anything. Yeah, we can't Meteorius. God damn it, dude. Fucking zombie world! This is, I hate this card. It's just got all these corner case applications where shit like this happens, and it's like, oh yeah, zombie world also incidentally wins me the game. I'm just dead here, right? They just have to trigger any effect. They could activate Union Carrier and kill me, right? If they activate Union Carrier, that's a zombie. Doom King Baylor Drock banishes Alpha, and then I lose. Yeah, you got it. That's kind of a neat take. That's kind of a neat take on Zombie. Like, Zombie's such a dog shit deck. But that's like a way to make it meta competitive, right? Like the Jet Synchron stuff, and then like equip Dragon Buster to your Baylor Drock. That's like something. That's just Zombie with a Union Carrier. Yeah, of course. Jaxel MS, you are up. Let's go. You should play Called By instead of Talents. Maybe. Just seems like drawing is so good in this deck, right? Like, I think if my opponent, like, Ash is, like, a search spell, and I draw 2, that's functionally the same thing. This is a strange opener. This is very odd. I will be firing this turn. Or maybe I won't. Actually, maybe I will not be. Oh my god. What are you doing? That's Melfi, baby. That's Melfi. I'm actually Hoppier Squadron. Yo, I'm so fucking sorry, dude. I'm so sorry. This is so funny, dude. Hoppier Squadron, they're gonna go into the fucking negate. Oh, no, not the negate. Shit, what am I gonna do about the negate? Oh, not the negate, bro. Oh, can't be, not the negate. I'm taking it, dude. I want it. It doesn't matter. It just trades for it. But it's still very funny. It's very funny. Are you going to give it to me? Why? Yeah. Okay. Awesome. So now we get to go through all the Drytrons, right? So we start with... we want to go through all of them, right? But we're not necessarily going to get to all of them. So which is the most impactful? Probably Alpha? Oh, this is kind of fucky. This is kind of fucky because we don't really have any. So we can Nova for Alpha. Yeah. I like Nova for Alpha. Delta and hope for the draw? No, no, no. This hand is really good. We're going to make this guy first. Alpha, Beta, Delta. Oh, that's so funny. Thank you, Konami. Thank you for teaching me how to play Yu-Gi-Oh! Okay, we'll put this guy back. And then we will add another Ben 10. Stupid! Stupid! So dummy! I'll say the wrong thing and wrong! Friendos. Come running! Alright, we'll tribute the Ben 10. Bring back Alpha. I will add a Ritual Monster from the deck to the hand. I don't think it really matters at this point. Do I want Meteorius? I guess I probably want Ben 10. No, I'll take Meteorius. Draconids, yeah. Meteorius is funny. You need more names? No, no, no. It's very funny. We'll go for Ben 10 here. I don't fucking know what we want. Guess we're getting Ben 10, dude. So now we can... Okay, what did Pack tell me to do? Let's reach into my recesses of knowledge. What did Pack tell me to do? Normal summon Herald of the Orange Light, right? Yeah. Oh, I'm still with you. Then we make Needle Fiber. Oh, yeah. Well, hold up. Now we're going to Needle Fiber. No. Stop asking me about that. Get out Gamma. We will go into Dawn. Right? We do it like this. No! Ooh, very close. Very close there. We go into Linkross. Whew! God, that was really close. I almost forgot that there are good cards in Yu-Gi-Oh! Whew! Alright. Saved. Why are your things in attack position? They will be. I mean, this isn't because I don't think it'll matter. Maybe it'll matter. We'll go into Marcher. I hate this part. This is my least favorite part. Go into Integrator. Now what? I forget what the next step is. Back to Pack, baby. Yeah. Going to Integrator, yeah. Croco Dragon. Oh, we're going to make... Okay. We're going to make my man. Barricade? Why would I want to make Barricade?
Because Alpha is a... If you haven't noticed...
Oh, I do want to make Barricade.
Gamma and one of the Drytrons to make a Cybers Integrator. So
Integrator and Linkross and a Barricade.
If you haven't noticed, we drew a card off Delta because it lets us draw a card for no reason.
And then
now we're going to draw more cards because we're going to make...
Barricade and the remaining guy for Dawn. Okay. So let's make Barricade here. And then we will draw a card. Ooh, that's a good one. Do I actually have targets for this? Wait, that's an insane one. This is the craziest possible rip we could have gotten. Alright, let's go get Beta, dude. Or Zeta, who fucking cares? Which is the good one here? Probably Zeta? Yeah, it's gotta be... Ooh. Gamma? Reborn. I don't think I really want that. Yeah, I like Zeta. Zeta for Meteorius. Yeah. Do I tribute Ben 10? I don't, actually, right? No, I do. We're fucking this up at this point. Yeah, we're not supposed to use it yet, for sure. Ben 10. Do we still have targets for Ben 10? We do. We have Herald and we have Herald. Okay. Let's go. No Auroradon now? Yes. That's correct. We're so far beyond Auroradon. Ba-ba! The big boy! Okay, now we just need to... Oh, you know I gotta do this, baby! Wait, what does this do? Oh, no. Nothing. Just make access code and win? Yeah. Yeah, that's the play. That's interesting. Wow, this deck is stupid. But, for what it's worth, my opponent went Kalimtosa Pass. So, you know. I think pretty much anything would have done it here. Alright, Chibi Gohan, you are up and then we're done with this. I like this. This is about the amount of Ito that I want to play. I opened 5 Garnets. Hell yeah. Stream goes to 10. Yeah. Or 9:30. We'll see. I do want to take a practice test tonight, so I might end a little bit early. But should be a normal length. It's the fucking 4th game in a row we've opened this. 4th game in a row. Oh, it's still on this deck. Okay, Gladiator Beast time, boyos. I don't know how we beat this. Gamma is the new fridge. Yeah. I mean, this is just hey, this is just a fucking Gladiator Beast. This is what it does. You make Test Panther and you go next. Is Chibi Gohan the best Glad Beast player in the world? He's certainly the last. If this Gamma was live, then you would win. That is correct. You are correct. By default, I imagine so. I'm playing 3 Gamma. Fuck it. What can I cut from this list? You don't really need... Do you need multiples of Herald? It seems like you search a lot. You don't need more than, like, 2 of them, do you? One is fine. But then again, if we do draw... that's 2 Garnets for the... pre-prep. So who do you think is coming out ahead on life points in this exchange? I think it's going to be me, baby. I think it's going to be me every time. Do you need 3 Ben 10? That's another good question. Do we need 3 Ben 10? I think we're actually aiming to draw Ben 10, for what it's worth. If you played 2 Gammas, you would open 2 Gammas every game. Okay, that's fair. You need 4 Ben 10 in this deck? Oh, boo. What a dumb innovation. Yeah. Put the fucking lock on. Put the screws on me, baby. Put the screws on me. That set card better be nothing. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. We might be able to do this. All right. That's a hell of a get. All right, so we're going for alpha, right? Yeah. I mean, we already have all the ritual monsters we want, but I'm still going for alpha. That's how much I... Oh. Right. So if we're not dead here, we could win. If we're not dead here, we could win. You could have crashed him? I guess I could have. I did not realize. He can't summon an attack? I think I can. Nova doesn't look like it says I have to summon in defense. Like, we can easily win if we're just not dead this second. If we're dead, like, the next second, then we'll be fine. That's why you main deck Relinquished. What would Relinquish... Oh, no, Relinquished would have been good. Relinquished would have been good. It would have done it. Would have done it. But instead, it did not do it. That's annoying, but it's also not a problem even a little bit. That is not a problem at all. Can't Chibi choose your attacks? Yeah, I would have taken 25 doing that, but... Oh, he could just walk it over. Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah. All right, so we're going to go for alpha here, pitching Pen 10. This is going to get mega negated. I'm hoping... There's an upper. Okay. I'm going to do what's called a pro gamer move. I'm not going to trigger the effect of Cyber Angel Benton. No, I probably should. We'll go for it. Like, if they let it resolve, we probably win the game. So I should make them do it. Yeah. Alright. Triple attack time. Give me your monster. So... I should have upstarted first. Yeah, give me the monster. Okay, now let's upstart into the best card in our deck. Oh, tell me they have, like, an Ash Blossom. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Oh, no. I can't go to my extra, can I? Oh, even though I control the monster, Chibi still controls the Dragon Buster Destruction Sword. Shit. Oh, man. That's really sad. That's really extremely pathetic. Did we use our normal? No, we could normal, but we can't do anything afterwards because we're fucking Buster locked. Yeah, let's hit very hard. You should have picked the busiest, the bus yet. Can you get back the ritual? No. And notably, if I had upstarted there, I would have won. Because I could have heralded. No, because they would have negated the herald. It was a GW game night where people were playing Among Us, but it was dog shit and no one was talking. I went to one of those, and we'll see if we can go in fucking Hauka Fibrax. Nope. Buster Lock, how could you? Alright. Wow, Chibi clapped me. Well, I mean... Listen, I know I played like dog shit, right? But playing like dog shit increases the ceiling on our end boards, right? Doesn't necessarily increase our ability to go second. I feel like this deck just has such a problem going second. Am I wrong? Like, is there something I'm not getting about this deck's ability to go second? Anyway, yes, I went to one of those, like, earlier in the semester, and it was just a normal get-to-know you night, and then halfway through the admins were like, okay, now we're going to play Among Us. Who has Among Us? And I was like, oh yeah, this is going to go really well. No, it definitely is bad going second. Is it? Well, then is it a problem? Pack had a side for second? Alright, let's check it out. What does Pack's sideboard for going second look like? Lancia, Droll, the rest of the Gammas? That's not super convincing to me. Yeah, same kind of stuff. Alpha's probably much better, right? The Drytron Ritual Monster can beat a lot of stuff over. Yeah, but realistically, you're just never getting to that, right? They're just stopping and destroying your Drytrons really early. Or, like, preventing you from looping. Well, this looks, this looks pretty good, but yeah, not really convinced having seen its power going first rather than going second. I don't know. It's really frustrating to me that there's two completely disparate lists for this, too. There's this one and there's the Megalith one. Like, you would think if the deck was anywhere close to ready, people would have optimized what the list is, right? But they haven't. So, like, what am I supposed to do with that information? Yeah, and, like, Ritual decks dominating going first is not new, right? Like, ever since Auroradon was printed, Ritual decks have been able to build nigh unbreakable boards on the play. What made Megalith different was that it could do so on the draw, too. Like, it could chew through almost anything by virtue of Block Dragon almost exclusively. Yeah, I think Emerald Heart 7's correct. And like Megalith, I fear that the exact same thing is going to happen. Like, two people are going to figure it out, and before it really catches on, like, a critical combo piece is going to get banned. Like, next list, they're going to hit, like, Dawn or Fiber or some fucking shit. Or VFD, you know? People are hiding the goo for the next LCS. Chibigo, thank you for the 100 bits. Had a dead Augustus in hand, and set card was Imperm. Oh, we were really dead. Lundredy in the lab on this one. Lundredy's the person who helped break Megalith, so that seems like the correct person. When is the next LCS? Is it next weekend? The 12th? Wow, can I actually watch that in real time? That's going to be a lot of fun. As in 5 days? Oh, I can sit down and watch that. I mean, I'll be studying, but yeah, that'll be a nice little time. Yeah, I don't know. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to run to the restroom. I'm going to piss. And I'm going to, when we come back, we will work on our, what did I say we were doing today? Our progression playoff and our history of Yu-Gi-Oh deck lists. So let me actually find out what history of Yu-Gi-Oh is. We just did Pharaoh's Servant, right? Oh, I actually know. The next one is nothing. So it's gonna be we'll do progression first because it shouldn't take too long. No, we'll do history first. So this is the list we're playing under, April 2003. Nothing of consequences hit. Sangan is moved to 1. That's fine. Mage Power, United We Stand are limited, as is Magic Cylinder. So, like, powerful blowout card that's Super Sacky and Magic Cylinder, whatever. It's not like we're really super excited to play this card. And then United We Stand and Mage Power are good in very specific situations, but, like, their availability at 3 is probably bad. So, help me figure out what we're going to play. I want to put together a normal deck, a control deck, or a beatdown deck, a control deck, and, like, a burn deck. And I'm going to roll my fucking ass off for burn. All right. I'm gonna do an ad. Here's what you get if you paid for a sub is you get to hear the luxurious sounds of me pissing, and that better get me some subs, by the way. Offering that? Oh wow. Hold the phone. Let me actually update this. Our sub goal. We're actually extremely close. I'm actually shocked at how close we are. All widgets. It's not dono goal, right? No, sub goal. And this one. December. So it's 300 is the goal, and we're actually at 273. So there we go. All right, I'm gonna pee. Stupid horse, I just fell out of the Porsche.
Konami releasing dog shit.
Hey Jillian, are you on a call? What? Are you on a call?
Yeah. Wait, what's up?
Well, I'm about to use the restroom.
Oh, okay. Just
Yeah, well.
sorry. It was when I was like, are you on a call? I was like, yes. You're good.
I'm sorry, chat. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. I'm so
Konami
sorry.
releasing dog shit.
I wanted to help y'all out, but my wife is on a call, and my piss will carry to her call, so I had to quiet it down. You didn't get the full experience. Chibi Gohan, thank you for the gifted subscription to Sonic Shellfire. I'm so sorry. And Spenstar 3D, thank you for the subscription as well. Reminder that at 300 subs, we're getting a new sub sound. Yeah, at 300 subs, I will change the sub sound to the latest progression series, Simo going, "Rail my asshole," which I find extremely funny. I think it is so funny. In fact, let me see if I can pull it up real quick. This is what we're playing for, folks. Ooh, 5th! I'm not trying to steal SEO. Simo and I actually had a good talk about things like this, but in general, they're good for both people. Because, like, if now this is a genre of video, people will watch the fuck out of Simo's, right?
Force of the Breaker was released in May 2007. This set introduced the volcanic archetype, a pyro...
Let me see if I can find it. Not Simo going fuck after activating MST. Where is it? He said, it's like... Where does he say it? It's when he summons Sed. No. It was the very beginning of the match. Yeah. Okay.
That. What is this, episode 23, I think? Yeah, dude, 5Ds is right alongside here. We're getting close to it. A couple sets and we'll introduce Synchro.
Oh, that Ryza is one of my... Wind Blast, 1 Torrential, and Trap Dushu. The side deck is pretty much the same as before. 3 Banisher, the Radiance, in case he wants to go back to that Dark World strategy, or I feel I need more macro cards, just to banish more threats.
In fact,
Chaos Sorcerer. This card has been a dead draw at times, with my deck not starting to be as
actually,
with Darks and Lights. I decided to move this card to the side deck. We'll see how it plays out.
It's not creepy at all to ask for feed pictures.
If we know he's not on Dark World, I can bring these in and just start ripping cards out of his hand once again. 1's a Borg, 2 Brain Control. This one's so weird, like...
This man talking through his side deck.
I want to be of Sakuretsu in the duel. 2006, I think it is. 2008. I am super excited for this one. You know that Ryza is one of my favorite cards, and it's so cool that we're back in 2006. I think it is 2007. I don't even know.
2007, yeah, 2007. Holy crap.
Yeah, it's crazy how fast we're going through these episodes. We were talking before we started recording that. What is this, episode 23? I think.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, Simo's got good enunciation.
5Ds is right alongside here. We're getting close to it. A couple sets and we'll introduce Synchros. Junk Warriors coming out. Oh my.
We have Phantom Darkness, Light of Destruction. Those are 2 very, very big sets. And right after that is Duelist Genesis. When I think Synchro monsters are probably going to be like the next invasion of Chaos, and that's going to really warp how our deck building is going to look.
I'm excited to pick up a Dark Arm Dragon in Phantom Darkness.
I'm not excited for you to pick up a Dark Arm Dragon. I'll be perfectly. The last thing you need is more free monsters to special summon that rail my asshole.
Yes! There it is. There it is. That's what we're playing for, baby. That's what we're playing for. All right, let's go to 0.25.
Duelist Genesis. gonna really war power deck build summon that rail my asshole.
Yeah!
You need is more free monsters to special summon that rail my asshole.
Oh god, okay. I'm done being a fucking idiot. Alright. Alright, so for those of you who don't know, I'm running a progression type group of videos called Progression Playoff. Still not in SEO yet, boo. But the idea is that we did a couple of things. The first thing is we instituted a ban system, and shouts out to Full Bloom, who's in here, for basically coming up with all of these and, you know, pitching it to me functionally. But there's a ban system, so myself and 4 college friends, it was originally 3, so it was 4 total, build our decks independently, and then we do, like, a mini bracket. Right? That's the idea. Is instead of just a bunch of 1v1s where you can tech your deck against one specific person, you do like a little Swiss event. Right? And so in order to facilitate that, the people who lose in the first round every week both get to ban a card from the format forever. And this is meant to resolve the situation that happened for the first, like, 20 progression series where Gage just ate shit repeatedly. And because progression series has, like, a bonus for the winner, the rich get richer. And, like, eventually a deck becomes so powerful, you know, there's really nothing you can do outside of, like, ripping set. And the second thing the bans are meant to do is induce rotation, right? Like, one thing that really frustrates me about the Progression series, by the way, I love the Progression series. I think it's a fucking unreal good piece of Yu-Gi-Oh content, some of the best on the platform. But one of the things that really frustrates me is, like, for the last 2 months, Gage has changed maybe 4 cards in his deck, right? So... And that's going to hold throughout the rest of GX, because as GX kind of makes the shift from... the really powerful good stuff decks at the end of GOAT format to the archetypal decks that ended up dominating later in GX's lifespan, that never happens because the archetypes are gatekept by rarity, right? So, like, no one's ever going to pull enough Crystal Beasts to play Crystal Beast. You know, no one's ever going to pull enough Glads to play Glads. Gage got close, but no one's ever going to pull enough Dark Worlds to play Dark World because they're all concentrated in, like, a single or 2 packs, and there's a really low chance that you get a significant amount of them. And at their core, they can't compete with shit like Sed, right? So the idea is we'll induce rotation, we'll get to kind of the center of a lot of the limited strategies that are in a lot of these early sets by doing so, and functionally what the bans have been used for in the first 3 episodes is to just completely gatekeep design mistakes, right? Like we hit Raigeki, we hit Witch of the Black Forest, we hit all this stuff that really makes later things unplayable. In the second episode, for example, we banned Fissure, and though I won't spoil too much, in the third episode, one of the interesting parts about playing limited Pharaoh's Servant is that there is an equip spell sub-theme, and it's all at common, uncommon rarity, so you will find, like games will be decided by Stim Packs and Horns of the Unicorn and Malevolent Nuzzlers, and Eternal Rest is a playable board wipe, and, like, Tailor of the Fickle, just a little spoiler, is super duper playable, and, like, those are things that could never exist in a format where extremely powerful spot removal like Fissure or strong-ass sweepers like Raigeki exist, right? You could never draft the Maha Vilo deck in a format where those exist. So the idea is, you know, to kind of induce rotation a little bit. Do you plan to make any cards limited or take them off the list in the future? We'll see. You know, we're still pretty open. We're trying a bunch of things and thinking about, like, just starting over every new series. Like GX, we just start over maybe because, like, design philosophy changes. But we'll see. For the time being, I want to look at my deck because my deck for this sucks balls. It's so bad. But for what it's worth, oh, and the final difference between this and the actual progression series is that this is more a group of people hanging out, right? It's just a group of friends shooting the shit and not like doing a performance for the most part. So this is my deck. This is not what I was playing. Let me see if I can show what I was playing. This is what I was playing in Metal Raiders. And this ate shit. This did really, really badly. It's double arm ninja. So the reason this is in is because Paralyzing Potion is a decent enough card. A bunch of 2K defenders, not strong. And also I'm playing Castle at this point in time, just not good. We have Twin-Headed Thunder Dragon. We have the Witch of the Black Forests, and then we've got a bunch of 1600s. So then for the next episode, I don't really improve it, right? I put in a bunch of the cards I miss in this episode, like Stimpack, and a bunch of the equips from Pharaoh's Servant, but I'm still playing like 1650 beaters. And so I think my deck needs a more cohesive strategy. So I'm going to real quick pull up my pool. And we're all going to have a quick discussion about what I can accomplish with the pool. Only one Summon Skull. There's only one Summon Skull anyone's pulled. I'm the only one who got Summon Skull. I'm very lucky in that regard. Okay, here we go. So this is on YGOPRODECK.com, and this is going to spoil a little bit of my pulls for next time, but they're not good. They're really, really bad. Okay, so here's what we got. So I'll go up here, I'll sort. So in terms of normals, chat just... I unironically think with Fissure Gone, Twin-Headed is good. That is correct, but you gotta understand, Jirai Gumo is still in the format, and equip spells only get better from here on out. Everyone's gonna have access to 700 equip spells in Malevolent Nuzzler and Horn of the Unicorn. They'll have access to thousands in terms of, like, Acts of Despair. Like, they might 2-for-1 themselves, but there's no, like, follow-up removal for me, right? So, yeah, just shout out shit that you see that's playable. So we got Serpent Knight. We have Double Ryuran. Of course, Summon Skull is good. Ancient One of the Deep Forest. King of Yamaguchi. We got Dark Witch. What do you think? Dark Witch? Yes. We have Leo Gun. We have Metalfish. All right, let's just go to the... Morinfen. We have the playset of Morinfen. So here's what we have in terms of beaters. We got very unlucky. We only pulled one 7-colored fish, and then we've got 7 1650 heavy hitters. And that's what I play in the episode, and it does not work out. Labwall? I think Labwall actually might be playable. There are people playing Labwall. Do you think Labwall is actually good? I guess there aren't really good ways to get over it. No out, right? Yeah. It takes 2 turns. Oh my god, wait a minute. Hold up, I pulled Giant Rat. Can Giant Rat summon Labwall, or is it 4 or lower? Oh my fucking god. Wait, we're winning the game. Wait, we're winning next week. Yo, in attack position? Who cares? We'll wait for them to run out of attacks. We've got 3 fucking Giant Rat. Oh, Kanye West is talking to me. Big fan of set draft series. Thank you. We've got 3 Giant Rat. So we're definitely playing the lab balls. That's so smart. God, this is why I keep you around, chat. This is why I keep you around. Yes. Yo, they're going to be dead. They're so dead. Okay. That's the other one. Where did I fucking put this? Oh, it's in, where did I put this? I just had it. Oh, here it is. Okay, I see it. Alright. I did get Shield and Sword. So, I will say, I, in the last one, make the mistake of not playing Shield and Sword. It's pretty good. I am not convinced it is playable past this set, but it is pretty good in the next episode. Okay, so... yeah, we've got a bunch of, like, 2K defenders. We can do these forever. None of this is playable. Okay, so in terms of big guys, we've got Wall Shadow. We've got Swamp Battle Guard. 7 Thunder Dragons. Suck me off. We've got Lava Battle Guard. Reaper. Double Gumo. Double Dark Elf. Flash Assailant is not good yet. We still have too many monsters in the deck. We've got Beast Robusher. We've got a Mahavilo, which I'm playing. And then we have got all the recruiters in the universe. We've got Triple Giant Rat. Double Mother Grizzly. Mystic Tomato. We've only got the 1 Mystic Tomato and the 1 Sangan to go with it. Shining Angel. We've got some stuff for rituals, but no good payoff. Triple Witch, unfortunately, is banned. We got double Cyberjar. I'll just spoil this. Cyberjar gets mega banned, and with good reason. This card is such a fuck of a card. It's such a fuck of a card. Mother Grizzly is water, right? Yeah. White Magical Hat, you think? All right, we'll put Magical Hat in. How do you put your collection into YGO Pro? I complained to Alan. You ready? This is what I did. I said, Alan, what the fuck? What's wrong with you? Oh, this is the admin board. I don't think there's anything here that's sensitive. I was like, Alan, what the fuck is wrong with you? You telling me I can go to my collection? Tell me I can go to my collection? And I can download it in a CSV? But I can't download it in a YDK? And Alan said, Joseph, just for you, I'm going to add this button right here. This button right here, the furthest left, open in Deck Builder. It immediately shoves it in their deck building thing. And then you can save it as a YDK if you want. And you can sort it here. I was the straw that broke the camel's back on this. We've got Mask of Darkness, but like, trap cards don't exist yet, right? Like, there's not good trap cards yet. Hero Shadow Scout. We're not playing Mill. Muka Muka. Do you all think Muka Muka is good? No. Okay, well, hold up. When you normal Muka Muka at the start of the game, it has 1,500. It's got 2,100. If you had more draw, I have 2 Pots of Greed. Okay, we won't play Muka Muka. I'll take it out. I actually think... Did I take it out already? I did. I'm way ahead of you, chat. Spear Cretin. Is this a real card? Do you think Spear Cretin is a real card? Muka is dope. Summons off of Rat. Ooh, we might do it. But it's not better than Lab. Reborns your Lab wall in defense. Wait, that's actually not terrible. Doesn't Cretin loop? Can you Cretin? Summons Lab and Recruiters. Wait, we're actually building a competent deck. Hold the fuck up. We're gonna, oh my god, we're gonna blast these idiots' ass next week. I'm gonna not only win, I'm gonna win the whole fucking thing. Okay, that's the wrong collection. Okay, Spear Cretin. Jinzo number 7. Jigen Bakuden. We can get Jigen with it. Griggle. Oh, we gotta be playing Griggle, baby. Arm Ninja, I think it's time to let go of Arm Ninja. I think after next set, there will be better removal than fucking Paralyzing Potion. Cretin doesn't loop, it summons in damage calc? So? Have you read Weather Report? I haven't. Chibigon, thank you for the 100. Do you have Creature Swap? I don't. I don't think it's out yet. Wait a minute! Wait a minute. No. Only one other person has swords, and it's Gavin. Alright, we've got Chain Energy, Gravekeeper Servant, Toll, God. We've got Beast, we've got all the bad equips. So for equips, we've got Horn of the Unicorn, and Malevolent Nuzzler. Oh, everyone's like, you skipped Hungry Burger? Yeah, I did. These are good. These both seem pretty good. Paralyzing Potion we probably still have to play. Stim Pack, maybe. Sort of Deep-Seated, maybe. That's a big if. Is there any reason to play, like, any of the big fields? We're trying to build Danny Wind Tribal. Because his pool is dog shit. Ring plus Lab Wall? Dog. This is actually really bad. It means that Gumo suited up can get over my monster. Darkness Approaches. Is Darkness Approaches good, do you think? Where's Darkness Approaches? We have how many of it? I don't even see it. Oh, we have 7. Oh, no. That's bad. Heavy Storm, of course. I think we're still playing Poly. I think that's still the plan. I like swords. And pretty much nothing else. What does this do? No. Fairy's Hand mirror the equip spells. Nah. Rush Recklessly is really good. Yeah, you're right. I'm already playing it. Guardian will be good. Reliable Guardian? No, it will not. Final Destiny, Keck W. Where is Final Destiny? No, we're not doing that. House of Adhesive Tape? So House of Adhesive Tape does get Jiraigumo. Chorus Field Spell? Oh, now we're fucking talking. That's pretty dope. See, the problem is, I love Tape. Tape is good. What does Tape beat? Wait, does Tape beat everything? Hold the phone. So the premier threats in this format are 7-colored fish. Where's 7-colored fish? He's so far up. Tape does not beat 7-colored. Dark Elf does not beat Dark Elf. It just beats Gumo. Yeah. So I'm liking where we've ended up so far. So here's where we are in terms of cards we might play, right? So my idea earlier was that I was going to go from Giant Rats into Prevent Rat, right? But obviously those are out for the fucking Lab Wall. What an insane card. It might be bad if I... What's the win con? Chat. That's actually the win con. That's actually the win con. Here's what we're gonna do. You ready? The win con is Thundra? Yeah, the win con is like Thundra or just hit with guys, paralyzing the relevant guys. Here's the actual win con. You ready? We are going to activate Ring of Magnetism on our Lab Wall. We're going to activate Chorus of Sanctuary. And then we are going to attack with Jinzo number 7. Tell me that doesn't sound good. Like, tell me that does not sound good. Jinzo number 7. And look, we can put the equip spells on Jinzo number 7. That sounds really bad. You are never getting those out. Okay, fine. We won't do that. But then, like, we do have a problem. Shining Angel is the same thing. It gets Spirit of the Harp. How are we actually winning this game? Shield and Sword? Why won't they just put their monsters in defense? Jinzo is good. If they're on Jirai and Dark Elf, you just hit them for anything and they die late game. I guess that's true. Yes, put the Dark Elf and Gummo in defense. Okay, that's fair. Wall Shadow. That actually might be it. Wall Shadow seems kind of crazy. Everyone's saying deck him out. That's not going to work. How are you summoning Wall Shadow? Wall Shadow has 1600 attack. Wall Shadow is not a normal monster. Oh. This is the wrong one. I'm thinking of fucking Labyrinth Wall. Oh, no, what am I thinking of? Shadow Ghoul or something? Shadow Ghoul, yeah. Yeah, this guy. Which is, by the way, the same monster on Wall Shadow. This card's decent. Okay, so, okay. Let's think about this. So we don't need Mahavilo. Maybe we should play him just because he's good. We don't need Spirit of the Harp. We don't need Shining Angel. We don't need White Magical Hat. So we've got Dark Elves, Giant Rats, Jirai Gumo, Magician, Mahavilo, Mystic Tomato, Sangan, Spear Cretins, Thunder Dragon, Seven Colored Fish, Giant Soldier of Stone, Lab Walls, Summon Skull. You don't need Share the Pain? Yeah, probably not. Giving your opponent a monster back is horrible? What are you thinking we're going to give our opponent back? Our opponent literally can't out this card. Now, the problem is going to be that Danny has Dark Hole. Two equip spells on a Dark Elf outfit? He has one, but we're trying to deck him out. Like, we have to come up with a win condition. 2 Rings of Magnetism? Oh, I'm not doing that. Yeah, block attack and stop defense are in the format. What's your removal? This. You're looking at it, buddy. Rat summons lab and attack. We'll switch it to defense. There are no counter traps, yeah. I still kind of like where we are. Like, all these cards seem pretty crazy. Everyone is talking shit on Spear Cretin, but if it's getting back Lab Wall, it's crazy. Run Wall at 1? No, I want to... Yeah, we should run Wall at 1. Toll? Well, Toll and Gravekeeper Servant do 2 different things. How are we doing on Shield and Sword? Okay, this is not looking good. Do we have none? Oh, they're not in order. Oh my god, we have none! We have no Shield and Sword? Fuck me, dude. That's so bad. Okay. Okay, maybe we're putting too much thought into this, right? Like, maybe we're just playing a good stuff deck that uses Giant Rat to go into Lab Wall, right? Like, maybe the play is just Lab Wall is a crazy hard card to out, and Giant Rat is a great way to get it out, right? Maybe that's what we're just playing. Like, we don't need to build our deck around fucking Labyrinth Wall. Okay, so it's so funny though. It is very funny. Play Toll plus Germ. Nah. Labwall is a stall con, Valio is the win con. Yeah. I know you all want to play this. It sounds so unfun to me. I do have Eternal... Two-Pronged is probably not worth playing. I do have Eternal Rest. Do I have, like, stop attacks and shit? Block defense? I don't see them, if I got them. God, my pool is so fucking horseshit. We really don't. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Leah got Messenger of Peace, by the way. That's going to be a disaster. Hope to God I don't have to play her. You have Upstart? Yeah, let's play Upstart. The idea behind playing 2 Lab Wall is what if I draw the Lab Wall, right? Let's play 2 Lab Wall. I feel like Upstart isn't actually good here. No, it's good. It's good. See, the problem with our deck is we don't have 40 playable cards. Tremendous Fire for the Reach. No. But here's where we are, right? Like... we need about 5 playables, and some number of them should be monsters. What traps did you pull? None. There's no good traps in this set. Muka. I actually do like Muka. Let's cut a Lab Wall and play Muka. Enraged Muka Muka. How many more recruiters are we on? We have double Mother Grizzly. And we have double Shining Angel. Those can all get 2k defenders. That sounds pretty good, right? Yeah, okay, I'll play Germ. I only have the 1 Germ, though. I only have 1 Germ. Oh, and Flying Kamakari we have as well. But we have no good wind monsters. Yeah, no, I only can summon the 1 Germ. Two Germ Seas bad. We do have the Mystic Tomato, yeah. We only got the 1 Nimble, too. That sucks so bad. What about Witchling? Who's Witchling? Who's Kotodama? Princess of Sergi to burn them for their 5 equips. Nah. The Dark Witch that buffs your dark monsters. No, thank you. Are we, like, in a type? Not really. We're kind of in Earth, but, like, we can't play the Earth one because it decreases the walls. Is it worth playing the Earth field spell? No. No, no. What would that do for us? It would make our giant rats like monsters. It does fuck over wall, though. Why not Witch? Banned. Is Swords banned? Not yet. I think we're really just looking for some monsters. I know we're not. It's so good to suit up a giant rat with, like, a Malevolent Nuzzler. Like, how crazy is that? You put a fucking Nuzzler on rat. They go walk over the rat. You go, great. Thank you. 21 is such a house. Yeah, I don't know what other monsters we can play. 1900 floating rats is crazy. That's making me think we should play Gaia Power. Right? Germ is the obvious pick here. Play Angel with the Banister. That's probably enough. Yeah, fine. We'll play Shining Angel. And we had a harp. Too many harps. Kind of sus. Can't even get Mahavilo. Yeah, Gaia Power does kind of fuck over Wall, though. God, why is Wall Earth?
Konami releasing dog shit.
Fake Heart, thank you for the subscription. We're so close. We're so fucking close. Gaia would buff there, Jirai Gumos. That's true. I do like Germ, I think. I think I am coming around on Giant Germ. This looks okay. Just play the wind floater to float into itself? Maybe. We only have one of the wind floater, though. If only we had something to do with Mother Grizzly. We could go Mother Grizzly into Neo Aqua Mador. That's already better than the Shining Angel play. Do we have any better fucking water guys? Has to be a 15 or less, right? Tungyo is pretty close. Red Archery Girl. Hyochihak. Hayasube. That's actually it. Yeah, just the Aqua Madors. I don't like the 2K Defenders. Okay, here's what we'll do, chat. Cut all this bullshit. We'll cut the Upstart, too. Play the 2 Mother Grizzlies. Play an Aqua Mador. We should have, like, several Mador, right? Nope, just the one. Awesome. And then we have 3 slots. And we don't have to fill these slots this second, right? I think we are going to find at least 3 playables. But this is a good start.
Konami releasing dog shit.
Asunder X, thank you for the subscription with Prime. Big Prime balls. Prime it up. And we are 23 subs away from hearing those wonderful words every time you all sub, which is... rail my asshole. Yeah. So I think we will find 3 playables here. Let's make sure that we're playing all of the potentially playable cards if equip spells stick around, which they might. Which is Eternal Rest and Tailor of the Fickle. These aren't best of 3s, but this is just to remind me. And did we pull 3 Tailor? We pulled 2 Tailor. Fine. Penguin Soldier? That doesn't do what you want. Also, I don't think we have Penguin Soldier. Sort of Deep-Seated is for you? Yeah, Sort of Deep-Seated is cool, but doesn't resolve the outstanding problem, which is they just put 2 equips on something and walk over a wall. Or if we're drawing their entire deck, they draw Dark Hole. There is still a Dark Hole in the format. You know, there's still removal. It's around. Do you want Crass Clown? Probably, right? Yeah, I've been way underestimating Crass Clown. Crass Clown's crazy. Yeah. That's why Gravekeeper Servant. We're just going to get lucky and hit Dark Hole. I don't know. Do you not have any Hane? I don't. I don't have any Maneater Bug either. Everyone in this format is using life as a resource. You're not taking advantage of an obvious meta call here. In what do you mean, peeps? Playing Giant Germ just to burn people out? That's never going to happen. hole. Nah. Tremendous Fire might be a good idea. Wall Turbo and full burn, maybe. Cretan gets around Dark Hole as it'll just bring the hole back. See, that's what I'm saying about Cretan. That's what I'm saying. So if we play Cretan, we just win, right? No, but Cretan's kind of bad in this version, right? If you find Cretan first, it does nothing. That is correct, yeah. I mean, that's never going to happen. We're trying to tomato into Sandgan into Cretan, but we also might be tomato into Sandgan into Giant Rat. Fine. I'll put it in the maybes. Can we, like, try a solo hand? But in general, this is much better than what I was working with. What I was working with was dog shit. Have you considered Hulk? I haven't. All right. Thank you, Whack Mina. Do we have any other poly targets that are funny? No. I can show you all the fusions we have. They're dog shit. They're very bad. All right, after this, it's time to build progression. I think we've burned enough time on this. Yeah. Thunder Dragon, Skull Knight. We've got Lab. Oh no, that's we could actually roleplay Paradox, right? We could play this. We do have the material for Skull Knight. The clowns for Bakuri box? We don't have Bakuri box. How big is Skull Knight? Oh, we do have Bakuri box. No, we didn't pull Dream Clown. Skull Knight is 2650. I mean, he's the biggest. All right, okay. Let's go to the next thing. Okay, so next up is the progression series, right? Or the history of Yu-Gi-Oh. We just did that. So I need you all to help me figure out how the fuck we are going to win. And we're going to begin with a short discussion of what the fuck you could play in this list. So, Sinister Serpent, Graceful Charity, and Harpy's Feather Duster are all legal, right? So we have a pretty dope assortment. Let's see what Empty Jar looks like at this point in time. This is not helpful. Phantom is so fucking bad for anything. Oh my god, is this... Is this legal? No. Oh! Is this legal? Hold the phone. So let's build Empty Jar, first and foremost. When did Book of Taiyu come out? And this is going to include the Pegasus deck. Dark Beginning 2. Fuck. It's not out for 2 more years. Can we play Empty Jar without Book of Tayu? Let's see how Alex built it. Yeah, this one. Copies of Solemn Judgment.
Too, even if he's playing a slower...
No, this is not it. When did he play this idiot deck? That's me. These spell cards that occasionally get post board because...
And doesn't really see it.
Yeah, here it is. So, Morphing Jar number 2 was legal at the time. This is... What, it came out in PGD? What? Pharaonic Guardian! No, we're not on Pharaonic Guardian. Book of Tayu is in Pharaonic Guard. Thank you. No, this is not what we're... We're in the Yu-Gi or the Joey and Pegasus starter deck. So we just started 2003. Why is the DB link not the fucking first one? Alright, here we go. Garbage, 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 garbage. Is there a Gearfried we can do? Can we do a Gearfried combo? Was Elma out yet? Okay, Penguin Soldier. Darkhold, Deanne Keto, Trunade, Scapegoats, Just Desserts. Okay. And then Pegasus is nothing, 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 nothing. The Ritual guys. Jigen Bakuden. Witch of the Black Forest. The Tunes. A whole lot of nothing. And then Graceful Charity. Can I play Clown Control? This is too late. This is so far later. April 2003. Here we go. Pojo.com, killer decks. Here we go. April 30th. Oh, yes. Look at this. Holy shit. Yu-Gi-Oh! Tournament report. Gearfried, Kaiku, Goblin, Bazoo, Mechanical Chaser, Harpy's brother. It's just good stuff. Hey, I am back with other tourney report. Here is how today gone. I got there, got a drink, some new sleeves, a new deck box, and said, where is everyone? My friend Joey said everyone was not there yet, and I thought, damn, no auto first place. Anyways, on with the tournament report. But first, before that, I like to say that I got an awesome deal on 2 cards. Goblin Attack Force and Kaiku for $15. Anyway, on with the report. He loses to a child. And then he loses to a second child. And then he gets a bye. And then he wins the final round. So, now here come the slops and props. Here come the slops and props. First, the props. We got
Konami releasing dog shit.
Guntum, thank you for the subscription. We got Kaiku and Goblin. That damn kid would not trade his Kaiku and Jinzo. Had fun. Got some other new stuff. Slops. This kid named Anthony for being extremely annoying. Got no packs. Feeling drowsy and sick a little. Wasting all my money. If you want to, you can contact me at coolbuddy13@yahoo.com. Damn, to be living in 2003. Alright, so... let me see if I can find one that makes sense. Jinzo double... Oh my god. Whoa, these are so bad. Wait, this is the same guy! Props and slops again! Props to me for winning. Slops. To Jeremy always saying he can't beat me in a batch until he beat me in the first round. Only one match. Bled to the store for its normal prices to be too high and the normal price for being so low. Cheap store. They rent their crappy old school video games for $6 a day and $8 after, their boosters being far more than the other stores. Wait, everyone was doing props and slops? What the fuck? What happened in 2003? They hadn't thought of the words pros and cons yet? Everyone was like, dude, I gotta get these props out. Not before I get these slops out. Alright, so we'll save this. Let's go to our history of Yu-Gi-Oh! Okay, so this is just a general good stuff list, and Torrential goes to 1 here, I believe. Wait, does it? Oh. What? Hold that phone. Torrential does not go to 1? They're just like, yeah, keep playing 3 Torrential for a little while? When the fuck does Torrential get hit? Am I missing something? Vampire Lord, limited. Wow, I guess we just got to play 3 Torrential for a while. That's annoying. Okay, so Magic Cylinder goes to 1. We probably should play Magic Cylinder. Props. Torrential at 3. So this is like a list of all the... Or we want to play another Mystical Space Type. So this is like a list of all the good cards in the format, right? And then from this set, we get Scapegoat, which we have to play at 3. And we get Graceful, which we'll also be playing at 3. So what are we... Do you think we play Sinister Serpent? There's not like a payoff for it yet. Yes. How many would you play? It's broken with Graceful? I believe you. I just don't understand. Oh, you know what? We might want to do some sus shit. So Sinister Serpent is fine. We can Painful Choice for it. We could play Tribute to the Doomed. Tribute to the Doomed isn't fantastic. And like anything that we would be tributing to the Doomed, we could just Nobleman at this point. I guess the difference is it hits Jinzo, right? That's the only upside. You can try Exodia again. You have more protection this time. Can we pull off Exodia? There's no way we can pull off Exodia. Yeah, it's not ready yet. You have Sangan and Witch. I'm aware. Oh, we actually lose a Sangan. Flip Cyberjar, summon 3 Exodia pieces. Exodia with triple... Oh, wait a minute. You know what is legal? Is Backup Soldier. We maybe could do Exodia. Backup is at 1. Yeah. I don't know. I think it's still extremely bad. How do you get around confiscation? I mean, we don't. We just lose it and then we back up. Or duo? Yeah, we do die to all these cards, yes. If they take backup also, we die there as well. So, like, this is where I'm sitting, but, like... What the fuck are we supposed to cut here, right? Like, all these cards are insane. Do you think Kaiku is bad so far? Kaiku seemed pretty bad in our games. Maybe? Just play 48. No. We can shave MSTs? Sure. What are they banishing? I don't know. But, like, banishing is okay. There are 3 reanimation spells. Kaiku doesn't do anything. Torrential or Scapegoat, not both. I just wish we had... It's so frustrating because this deck has everything. Like, triple Scapegoat, triple Torrential, triple fucking Graceful. It just needs a payoff. Yeah, we'll cut Cylinder. Cylinder's whack, for sure. Kaiku's just a vanilla? Probably. I'll play Dark Elf in that slot. That seems better. I could also play Goblin Attack Force in that slot. I don't know. It really is... I don't know what else I would cut from here. Every single remaining card is, like, bonkers good. Is there a multi-attack card that can attack over tokens? Is there ever? Is there ever? Have you rolled Beatdown yet? I have, yeah. Is there? Suicide Bomber Direct Clown Damage Primetime Sports. Oh, is Harpy's Feather Duster in this set? Oh, shit! Wait, it is. I thought it was. It was a video game promo? Never mind then. Stairway to the Destined Duel. Is it out at this point? It is. Jesus Christ. Okay, this is a disaster. This is really bad. Yeah. Okay, this changes everything. Alright, what's the dumbest fucking beatdown deck we can possibly play? Relinquished or Tune. No. Drop MST? Oh yeah, for sure. Jirai Gumo, yeah. We are playing with video game promos, yeah. Cannon Soldier, Penguin Soldier, Mask of Darkness. Morphing Jar number 1. Clown Control. Oh, this is... Clown Control Magician. Wow. Messenger of Peace in fucking triple HFD format? Crazy. Keep MST. Lets you respond to Imperial Order. Sure. We don't need... No, shit. Everything else is still really good. Side MST. Sure. Wait, what would we... Still, what would we cut here? Even if we're playing like a beatdown deck. Trunade? No, that doesn't really do what we want. Sangan Witch? Yeah. Mage is at 1. Magician of Faith? No way. No, it's not. Sinister? Yeah, you're right. Are tomatoes that good with 2 targets? Tomatoes are quite strong, yeah. Scapegoat if you're on the beatdown? Yeah, you're right. Mage power. Mage is at 1. Yeah. Is it worth playing like United We Stand Mage power? Yeah. Oh. I'm actually gonna... Excuse me? Oh, it's in here. I'm gonna blow Simo out of the water. Wait. I'm gonna blow Simo out of the water. I'm just playing burn. Let's figure out the burn list. No, maybe let's not. God, there's just too much you can do! Germ? Yeah. I thought you rolled beatdown. Oh, I haven't rolled yet. We don't roll until day of. God damn, this is so hard. There's just so much shit to play. How many ceasefire are there at this point in time? One. We're not really playing back row, right? Like, all of this is chainable. We're playing Call. We'll play Order. We'll play Mirror Force. Crossout is probably not a big deal. Germ is kind of fucky with triple Charity. Play 1 Sparks in every deck just in case you get to kill him. What if we play Catapult Turtle? No, that's not enough. No, doesn't do what we want. We could, like, cut the hand destruction. We could cut the tomatoes. Oh, wrong deck. God, there's just too much to do. Yeah, I'm getting hit with mega choice paralysis. We'll come back to this Wednesday when I have a better idea of what I want to play in this format, but Jesus Christ. I didn't realize that there was going to be so much, you know, impacted by triple HFD. That's just insane. I wonder what the play is in that world. God. Yeah. Alright, I got one more thing I want to do before we head out, and that is we're going to do a little bit of a reading series. We haven't done a reading series in a long time, and I've got a good one for you today. Let me see if I can swing by it. If you have MBT Yu Greed, now is the time to spam it, and I know almost 300 of you do. Just shy of 300. I hope we can hit 300 this week. That would be super pogaronies. Chibi Gohan, thank you for the 100. Triple Hinatama and triple Sparks for burn. We're not that desperate yet. Sparks. But it is an article in the style of CBR is all I'll say. An article in the style of CBR. Except it is not on CBR.com. Alright, this isn't going to be like a, well, folks, it's time for the end of the... We're not doing VODs anymore. That was too much. And no one was watching them, so... They're fine. Alright, let me see if I can find it. They take it down? Yes! Here it is. Alright. No, you know what? Let's do it. Well, folks, it's the end of the stream, and you know what that means. It is time for the reading series. At the end of every single one of these streams, we like to... No, that's not what we do. No, here, I got it one more. Well, folks, it is time for the end of the stream, and you know what that means. We're doing a reading series. We haven't done a reading series in a while, and that's because I've drastically changed how I do content on Twitch.tv, and there have been way more viewers for it. I hope everyone is enjoying themselves. If you are watching this after it has happened, don't worry, you can catch the next one live at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Monday or Wednesday, or 11 a.m., 10:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on Friday. But as for right now, we are going to be reading an incredible, unbelievable article, which really grinds my gears. It is in the style of CBR. One could even argue the same genre as CBR, except it's not on CBR. In fact, it's on theorganization.com. Why is the organization publishing this? I'm not sure. Let's find out. So this article by Dan.
Konami releasing dog shit.
Spaced Out, thank you for the subscription. Keep up the phenomenal content, MBT. The author of How Many Normal Summons Should You Play? 5 sweet speed duel decks you can build right now. The most valuable Yu-Gi-Oh cards you've never heard of. The remaining cards. Prismatic Secret Rare revealed. And 2 Yu-Gi-Oh series to debut in South Africa on SABC. That's Bonds Beyond Time and Sevens. I apologize to South Africa. Has written an article called The 10 Most Overrated Cards in Yu-Gi-Oh! Alright? And this is a title you would expect from CBR. But, it's written by someone more competent. In fact, it's not on YGO Organization. It's on TCG Player Infinite, where they occasionally host my 10-minute testing videos. It says, in any given format, there are only 200 or so cards that see competitive play. If you were to look at data from the current format and count the number of cards with a greater than 0.1% chance of appearing in a tournament match, you'd find 184 cards. And in Yu-Gi-Oh, you can only play a maximum of 90 different cards in one deck, so if we're speaking objectively, even if the best deck in competition and the best deck to beat it both played 90 totally unique cards, there would still be 4 cards that aren't justified in an objective format. What? What the fuck? What does that mean? They aren't justified. What? But Yu-Gi-Oh's a game, and its formats are never objective. Okay, then why write that? Most decks run closer to 30 unique cards than 90, and most formats have 30 decks that see play, not 2. Well, I don't know where you're getting that information, but I would say probably 12 decks that see play. There's 37 right now for the curious. I don't believe you. Most of them are terrible, and a big reason for that is the common use of overhyped or misunderstood cards. If a deck is being played but it's terrible, it's not really being played, is it? Let's find out. So, before you get to sub 500, there's 30. But, that's like Adamancipator Red Eyes, ABC, right? These aren't real decks. Herald is on here. You can probably... And some of these are the same deck over and over again. Eldritch Zodiac. Red Eyes. Yeah, one guess as to what that is. Dragoonity Red Eyes. Rocket Gardragon. Dragoonity Rocket Gardragon. Dogmatica Eldritch Zodiac. So, in reality, there are not a ton of decks. There is Zoo, with Eldritch variants. You can call it a different deck if you like. That's fine. Dinosaur. Virtual World. Eldritch, but functionally the only good version of that right now is Zoo. Prankid, Infernoble, Dragon Link, and that's it. Everything else is pretty terrible. So I'm interested in how they got this 37 number that includes decks like Cyber Dragon and Shadow. But, enough edging. It's time to take a look at the article. So here we go. The 10 Most Overrated Cards in Yu-Gi-Oh! By Dan. In any given format, we already did this part. Beating the anchoring bias. There are many cognitive biases in the world. Oh, thank you, Ben Shapiro. There are many cognitive biases in the world, but the one that affects Yu-Gi-Oh players the most is called pedophilia. Sorry, the anchoring bias. It's a cognitive bias that makes you rely on the first piece of information you're given about something as a base template, so you only look at new information based on how it works within your existing understanding. If a new Altergeist card comes out, we ask ourselves, how does this work in the current strategy, rather than looking at any new strategies the card might open up. That's a really good example because Altergeist famously got nothing out of Melusik. They didn't look at Multifaker and say, "Wait, what new strategies does this open up?" Wait, I super disagree with this, right? Like when Double Helix came out, people were like, "Okay, now we're just playing Double Helix," right? Now Spiral is just a periphery for Double Helix. I super disagree with this. Cards that come out and radically change the playstyle of a deck happen all the time. When we pick up Altergeist for the first time, we see from older deck lists that people played 3 Melusik, so we assume that's correct. And when teching cards, we edit other slots in the deck list before thinking to replace it. The answer to that problem is data. With the help of resources like YGO and similar data scraping tools, we can evaluate and filter data about individual cards and decks from thousands of games online to see how often cards win. In a vacuum, the most overrated cards would be the ones that have a negative win rate by order of most use. And of course, that is not helpful. That's not helpful at all. There are cards that will have a negative win rate for reasons other than their order of most use, right? Like there's maybe a correlation, but you can't think of any reason why a card would... Like, if you're on YGO and... let's think of a hypothetical YGO that can assign a win rate to any individual play, right? So, let's say normal summon Rocket Synchron is a play that wins 40% of the time. Normal summon Starliege Seifert is a play that wins 60% of the time. So people would go, oh, let's cut Rocket Synchron. No, don't do that. Occasionally you have to normal summon Rocket Synchron, even though it is probably a losing move, provided your opponent has some kind of meaningful interaction. Similarly, cards like Ash Blossom are going to show up on this list not because they're bad cards, but because they're easy to play incorrectly, or you're playing them against as a generic answer to a deck that requires specific interaction, right? Alright, so data can help you suss out weak options like Among Us Astronaut, regardless of that bias. Yes! Gotta get that SEO, baby. But there's nothing better than your own brain. When you finish building a deck list, try this exercise. Take a look at every single card, no matter how obviously it seems to belong, and convince yourself it's bad and shouldn't be there. Talk yourself out of using it instead of assuming you should keep it, and if you can't beat yourself in an argument, move to the next card. This is not a good idea if you are not smart. I can't stress this enough. Understand your limits. I know that, like, the math that has been put into XYZ deck list is better than me talking to myself about, like, well, maybe I should cut the third Malicious. Does it come up, really? Like, data goes two ways, buddy. With that said, here are the 10 most overrated cards in the game today. These are constantly used by thousands of players because of anchoring bias or misunderstanding. So, even though they all have win rates below 50% or can be replaced by a better card that does the same job. So, for reference, the gist of this article is this person is advocating disuse of these cards, right? They're couching it in all this language, but this paragraph says, don't use these cards, replace them with better alternatives, right? Okay, here we go. Foolish Burial. Foolish Burial. This card gets 10th place only because the vast majority of the formats where it's actually amazing. It's only right now that people are being led by that fact to overplay Foolish Burial in a format where it's largely useless. This isn't fair, right? Foolish Burial is very good in certain decks and very bad in other decks, and the decks in which it's good at have lower win rates than the decks in which it's bad. It's the 9th most placed card online. It has the 3rd lowest win rate of any card in the top 200. The games that win while resolving this card would have won without the card most of the time as well, something you literally cannot claim based on the data. It's just a -1 of card economy right now. Okay, how can you possibly say that? In Dinosaurs, it sends Miscellaneousaurus, but you don't gain Miscellaneousaurus's protection effect. Yes, that's true. In Dragons, it sends Absorouter Dragon, which really just adds more bricks to a deck that only loses to bricking in the first place. I mean, what is Dragon Link really losing to realistically right now? The deck can also search its own Foolish Burial in the combo anyway. No, it can't. You're thinking of Ravine, which it really doesn't play. And the card Absorouter searches for is also searched during the combo in the first place. There's also not much reason to play Foolish Burial right now. People just run it because it's usually a better card. People run it in decks that play Foolish Burial. The meta, like the top tier decks aren't playing the card. But there are decks that are not top tier that are. That's why it has a low win rate. It's played a lot in all of those decks. That's why it has a high play rate. But it has a low win rate because that's where it's represented, in decks that are less strong. Invoked everything. I will not bully. I will not bully. This is a classic anchoring case. Invoked was my de facto add-on for my deck doesn't normal summon in past formats, correct? And since it lost nothing to the most recent ban list, why fix what isn't broke, right? If you remember my article on normal summons, we touched on why Evil Eye is better. If you remember my article on normal summons, we touched on why Evil Eye is better. Let me just... What the fuck? Standalone. With no extra commitments, Serziel's a 3600 attack monster that destroys one card each turn. This is worse than Makaba. This is worse than Makaba. And this is where you run into the issue of just comparing cards in a vacuum. Like, yes, that is true. Serziel does become that if you don't do anything. But, you know, like Cosmic Cyclone, the Eldritch Hand effect, all interact with Serziel in a way that they don't interact with Makaba. You know? If you draw Serziel and Evil Eye of Selene, it is fine, but it is less good than drawing A-Lister and Invocation. I shouldn't have to say popping is not as good as negating. Oh, wow. Wow. And, like, it's got a downside that's just not talked on. All right, okay. Now, 8 is Torrential Tribute. Whoa, come on. It was tough to choose if Torrential should be 8th or 7th, but 7th is newer and still carrying some extra hype. Torrential Tribute is used in Altergeist decks, despite never winning games that any other trap in existence wouldn't have also won. That's just not true. Torrential does something that no other trap card does, besides maybe, like, fucking Ice Dragon's Prison in cleaning up advanced board states. There have been periods in this card's long lifespan where it was good. Now is a time. Even matchups today where it's good. Except it isn't the best trap to be using right now. Altergeist have no difficulty going first. Dog, stop talking about Altergeist! Play this card in good decks! Of course Altergeist has a low win rate with this card. Altergeist is a bad deck with a low win rate. This is a board wipe. Board wipes are at an all-time high in terms of playability. Triple Tactics into Multi-Faker is really strong. You can see some very good results from that, but they're rarely, if ever, results you wouldn't achieve with Solemn Strike anyway. The Altergeist fixation here is so weird. Like, how are they going to be like, yeah, I'm scrubbing data from the entirety of all the Yu-Gi-Oh decks. Anyway, let's talk about why Torrential Tribute is overhyped in Altergeist. I don't understand. Ice Dragon's Prison. What did I fucking say, dude? Cleans up boards, except maybe Ice Dragon's Prison is better. Next card, Ice Dragon Prison. For the most part, Ice Dragon's Prison is overrated because it's new. It looks strong, it reads strong, it's shiny, and it's new. It's just not as good as many other cards. Correct. That is absolutely correct. Ice Dragon's Prison is not as good as Cursed Outland. It is not as strong, unfortunately, as Virtual World City Kalen. I would say that Ice Dragon's Prison, in terms of playability, is less strong than, let's say, Soul Eating Overraptor. If you're going to use a trap card, something like Sanctum's just better. And with something like Trap Trick, you can run 6 copies before your first prison would make it in. There are also 9 members of the Solemn Brigade that would take priority too. Ooh, what the fuck? You should not be playing Warning over Prison. I'm so sorry, dog. Ice Dragon's Prison is the biggest crime, is the only deck that should be even running that many traps is Altergeist. And Altergeist multi-figure, if you play this card, it has some use in Eldritch decks. But it's never going to be as good as those other traps. Even the one niche thing this card can do is better covered by Memory of an Adversary. Memory of an Adversary. Memory of an Adversary. You gotta be joking, man. Memory of an Adversary. Jesus Christ. So, I shouldn't have to tell you all the reasons why this is incorrect. Number one, you can use Trap Trick to find both Sanctum and Ice Dragon's Prison. So saying that Sanctum is more accessible because of Trap Trick is insane. Artifact Sanctum and Ice Dragon's Prison do two completely different things. Sanctum locks your opponent out of the extra deck, which many decks have ways to play around in a format full of fucking Bungulage, Buster Dragon. You can Ash Sanctum. Ice Dragon's Prison is really good at targeting an Eldritch in your opponent's graveyard and banishing 2 Eldritches. There are a ton of matchups in which Sanctum would do literally nothing and Ice Dragon's Prison is game-winning. And there are a ton of board states in which Ice Dragon's Prison is game-winning. I would argue the reason that it has a low win rate is that people haven't figured out how to play it yet. It's not particularly intuitive. You have to, like, wait for an opportunity that, like, Fissure plus DD Crow would be good, right? And those are kind of few and far between. Like, it's a very conditional trap, but it is absolutely backbreaking when it resolves. Right? Like, it's insane. I just... Wow. And the Altergeist thing, again, just hammering on the Altergeist thing. There are other decks. Like, you can't say it has some use in Eldritch decks, but it's never going to be as good as those other traps. Eldritch decks aren't playing traps. They're playing just the in-archetype traps, maybe a couple of corner case traps like Solemn Strike, right? So this competes with Solemn Strike for that slot, not with Artifact Sanctum. Woof. Okay. Golden Castle of Stromberg. See, this is actually a good one. This is a good one, because this card is ass, but, you know, is shiny. More of a deck variant that's overrated. The Grenmaji to ease the decks don't use the Golden Castle cards that perform better anyway. They have better matchups, more space for better, more powerful cards. Hextrude's win rate is astonishingly bad. Well, I should imagine so. I think the fucking Earth Charmer win rate has got to be pretty low too, but, you know. Solemn. Well, this one, I'm interested. I'm interested in hearing their justification, because this is actually... This could be one of the most overrated cards of all time. Now note, a paragraph above, he advocates cutting Ice Dragon's Prison for 9 members of the Solemn Brigade. So we'll see. This one may come as a bit of a surprise, since the card is actually quite good. It's a bit of column A and a bit of column B, where like Ice Dragon's Prison, there are so many powerful trap cards. Ultimately, traps you can only really get value of when you're going first just aren't very good. Agreed. Solemn Judgment is not the worst side deck card in the world, correct, but it does have only a 35% win rate. That doesn't stop it from being the most used trap card in the game presently. That is interesting. That's really low. I mean, that's why you should be playing Ice Dragon's Prison. Numeron Network. This is correct. This is right. This is actually correct. Everything that Zexal loses to, better decks also lose to. So people are already playing those cards, right? How many of you have actually lost a match to someone using this engine? I keep seeing it, and I ask myself, why? Utopic Zexal isn't nearly as threatening in practice as it is in theory, correct? When this stuff is splashed into decks like Eldritch, the Eldritch stuff carries them, yes. Half the time the Numeron stuff ends up costing them the game anyway. Not correct, but sure. I do like that the cards play through tons of hand traps like Ash and Valor, but Psyframe Gear, Gamma, and Infinite Impermanence are more damaging to this deck than the matchups they're actually being played for, correct. I think there's something here for the Numeron guys, but looking at win rates, it's not what people have been trying. Boom! There we go. That's what I wanted 10 times. Allure of Darkness and cards like it. Alright, are you ready to hear why Allure of Darkness has a low win rate? Are you ready to hear why Allure of Darkness has a bad win rate? You ready? because the decks that play Allure of Darkness are bad. That doesn't mean it isn't good in those decks. Thunder Dragon has like a 4% win rate, I'm sure. Like, the deck is dog shit right now. That doesn't mean that you don't want to be playing Allure of Darkness to turn on your Dragon Roars, right? I'm going to give you some card names. Cards of Consonance, Allure of Darkness, Trade-In. What do they all have in common? Well, 2 of them are dog shit and 1 is Allure of Darkness. The lowest win rates of any card ever recorded. When these digging cards net you card economy, like Dark World Dealings, a -1 by most players, their win rates fall below 20. When they break even, like Trade-In, they come in around 40, and when they actually gain card advantage, like Allure of Darkness, they net a win rate of 70? That sounds like this card is very good. I believe that Dark World Dealings sucks ass. You didn't have to sell me on that one, buddy. I believe that Trade-In is played in bad decks. The math shows you need at least 9 cards that actually make a +1 when you use these effects before they're worth running, and how could Thunder Dragon ever find that? It's not enough to only have 4 to 5 good ones and 5 mediocre ones. You still have a net negative impact on your win rate. Add in the games where you can't use them and the ones where they get negated. Well, that's not fair, because if your Allure gets negated and like trades for an Ash, that's fine. Which aren't even counted in those win rate numbers, and these 2-card combo self-replacing effects are seriously overrated. It sounds like the ones that self-replace but are played in bad decks are bad, and ones that synergize with the archetype are very good. Right? Like, I don't know. And this is just the general problem with the article, is that he's isolating decks that are already bad and then isolating single cards in them that have crossover play and saying, this proves that this card with crossover play is bad when it's currently being played in a deck with a low win rate, right? Oh, no. Oh, no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Mm-mm. No, 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 no. What the fuck? This is insane. This is so detached from reality. I'm very curious to see what they write. There's just like, I can't imagine what they could possibly write that would convince me that this is the case. If they put up a spreadsheet and said, as you can see, Ash Blossom has lost every game where it's ever been activated, I would not believe it. I would say, I'm still playing her. Are you kidding me? $9 common. Overrated as hell. Deck the common was in, $10. For 4 years, this card has been used in just about every single deck. Overrated. Bad card. Ash Blossom is the most played card in the game right now. Correct. It was the most played card last format. Also correct. And it has been that way for every format since the day it came out. Wrong! That is incorrect. Ash Blossom was not the most played card when it was released in Zoo format. Ash Blossom was mid at best. It was being cut for Ghost Ogre. It is a post-Zoo consensus that Ash Blossom is good. Technically speaking, Ash Blossom would, by some measures, be... Oh wait, Twin Twisters has been the most played card for a while? That's interesting. It's because in Zoo, getting rid of their Zoo is just better. Yeah, no, it was historically bad in Zoo specifically. Because the format was Zoo and True Draco, and Ghost Ogre was good against Zoo, and Droll was good against True Draco. And that was it. Alright, anyway. Technically speaking, Ash Blossom would, by some measures, be overrated by virtue of simply not being the best card in the game. I mean, if that's the argument, sure. If you can come up with another unlimited card with a higher win rate on activation that's played in main decks and has a lower win rate than, or a higher win rate than Ash, I'd be interested to hear it. Maybe like Gamma? You can't even really compare it to Gamma because Gamma's got Driver. Nibiru, maybe. Yeah. But the situation's made... Imperm, maybe, yeah. But the situation's maybe made worse by the fact that Ash Blossom sucks. It has a negative win rate. So this is what I'm talking about in terms of comparing win rates, right? Like, often you will cut Ash Blossom if you're going first, and if going first has an 80% win rate, then it looks like playing Ash Blossom is bad, when in reality, you're playing it at a 45% win rate to try and scrape through a game. Think back to Necroz's format, when Mistake was very popular. It stopped people from using Necroz of Brionac to search something like Trishula. But in the 25% of the games where your opponent drew the Trishula before the Brionac, Mistake did nothing. In 100% of those games, Solemn would have stopped their Trishula either way. Okay. This is comparing 2 trap cards to a hand trap. Ash Blossom's super great when it's negating something like Shadow Fusion. Not really correct, because, you know, you're winning a game where Shadow Fusion is being activated anyway. Or Miscellaneousaurus, but when it's negating Fossil Dig or Reinforcement of the Army or Pot of Desires, it is measurably one of the weakest cards in your deck. Yes! If you play Ash like a fucking idiot, it is a very bad card! And this is what I'm talking about at the start of the article. It is a card that is very easy to misplay. And if you're a bad player and you play it poorly, Ash is bad! Find your opponent's choke points, activate Ash then, and suddenly, miraculously, it's a fantastic card! Ashing Fossil Dig, though. Come on! Even the Pot, I'm a little suspect on. I think there are scenarios when Ashing Pot is quite good. Effectively converting your opponent's search into a make you discard 1 card effect. That's sort of true, right? Like, if the search is like the Miscellaneousaur summon, or the search is like... I don't know, the A-lister, it's converting into like 2 or more pieces of advantage. So pretending like Ash Blossom makes a trade a 1-for-1 and it's therefore bad kind of foregoes the fact that a lot of these ashable things are like 8 cards worth of advantage that you're stopping, right? Sad truth is, here we go. Skullmeister works on everything worthwhile that Ash Blossom works on, as well as many other cards that Ash Blossom doesn't work on, like the recently forbidden Jet Synchron. Well, if it's forbidden, then I'm not going to really give a shit about if it works on it. Being limited to 1 use per turn really hurts this card too, as it's very much in the category of hand traps you need to draw 2 of before anything matters. Ash Blossom is good, but it's seriously overrated and overused. So, number 1, every single hand trap right now is you have to draw 2 of this card before it matters. But second of all, Skullmeister? I'm, like, shocked about this. Like, Skullmeister is maybe playable in this format. I know some people are, like, trying it. But what... Like, Ash Blossom's selling point is its coverage. What coverage are you getting off of a fucking Skullmeister? It's so specific. This is a psyop. You're right. This is a psyop to get people to stop playing Ash. This person lost to Ash a lot, and they're like, I need to convince people to stop fucking playing Ash. Number 1. Fuck you, dude. Come on. Not my favorite card, man. Not my favorite card. No, not my favorite card. This was invented to hurt me. It was invented to activate me MK Ultra style. I'm convinced. Pot of Extravagance. So number 1, I'll just start by saying Pot of Extravagance is insane. It's an extremely good card that is part of a suite of cards enabling Dinosaur to be a tier 1 deck, right? No, Pot of Extravagance is not good in fucking Virtual World. It's not good in Dragon Link, and it's not good in Infernoble. I understand that. Like, I get that. You know what else isn't good in those decks? Soul Eating Overraptor. You know? Cards can be individually powerful and have a home. They can be weak outside that home. That's how cards should work. Right? Like, that's what prevents them from being cards like Ash Blossom that are played in everything. Here's what we got. The reason Pot of Extravagance is number 1 is the same reason you're wondering why it's on the list at all. There is near universal acclaim for this card's use. Players of every skill level and playstyle and tenure have all championed this card as an absolute staple in any deck that can use it. Yes, but the decks that can use it aren't very good. That's the problem. There's one meta deck that can use it, and it's very good in it. So, what's a deck that can use it? Dino. Pot of Extravagance comes in 4 pieces. Ready? You must banish 3 or 6 cards from your extra deck randomly face down. Rad. Must be the first card you play on your turn, save for some niche scenarios. Yeah, you can activate quick plays early. You cannot draw cards for the rest of the turn after using this card. You must still be able to win the game without those 6 extra deck cards. So that's Dino. Let's start with number 1 there. Nothing benefits from being banished face down. Not every portion of a card has to be a fucking upside, dude. Have you heard of a balancing tool? There are decks like Gren Maju that like having banished cards, so that'd be the only deck that benefits. So far, only one deck would play this card. You can't judge if a card is good based on its downside. Dog, that's like being like, Cursed Eldland makes you pay 800. I can only think of one deck, Aramage, that benefits from manipulating your life total. So far, that's only one deck that can play the card. That's the cost, dude. Number 2, you can't play cards before Extravagance, save for standby phase activations. You can't even use effects. I once saw somebody play Dogmatica Punishment to send a Fossil Warrior Skull Knight to the graveyard. First problem. Then his opponent summoned Invoked Makaba, and the card he drew for a turn was Extravagance. If he used Skull Knight on the Makaba, he couldn't Extravagance, and if he used Extravagance, the Makaba would negate it. Damn, that's like a rock in a hard place. Maybe he should have not sent Skull Knight. What? Maybe he should have not sent Skull Knight. Maybe instead he should have sent Titanclad. Baited out the Makaba at end step by activating its effect. If it resolves, you get to go into Ecclesia and search a Fleur-de-Lis. You go to main phase, activate Extravagance, they Makaba, you Fleur-de-Lis in response. Why would you send Skull Knight and then be mad at them for playing Extravagance instead of sending the Skull Knight? That's the misplay there. Number 3, you can't draw cards for the rest of the turn after Extravagance. Suddenly, Upstart Goblin is the 40th card instead of a placeholder. Okay, don't play Upstart Goblin. You can't use Pot of Desires anymore, nor could you try to play it first. Okay, that's fine. I ain't trying to play Pot of Desires in Dinosaur. I'm trying to cycle 5 babies, dude. Even the one deck where it was worth considering so far, Gren Maju, plays more draw effects than any other current deck in competition. Okay, so Gren Maju doesn't benefit from the upside. So that condition makes this thing borderline unplayable even in the one deck where we were willing to consider it? The one deck you were willing to consider it. I'll play it in a lot of shit. Come on. Lastly, number 4. This is the real reason, and honestly, the only reason, you should never use this card. 2 things are true. First, you must not care about more than half the spots in your extra deck for one reason or another. Second, your deck sucks because of it. The day you choose to run Pot of Extravagance is the day you give up trying to win an event. I am so happy to see that. That is so fucking rad. I mean, There hasn't been a Pojo tier list in a year. Sag. Okay, here's what we can do. Remote Duel Invitational NA. Oh, cool. So there's the TCG Invitational. All right. And if we go all the way to the end here. Oh. What is that?
Double ultimate.
Oh, wait a minute. It would appear to be Dinosaur winning an event. Oh. Okay. Okay, that's good. That's good. That's good. Let's go to top decks. Last 3 months. Well, this is not helpful. Never mind. I don't know what I expected. Is it LCS? Okay, LCS 8. Here's a top 16 list. What is this exactly? Oh, wait a minute. Oh, wait, well, hold up. What's that card? What's going on here? Hold up. Oh, wait, LCS 6. All right, forget LCS 7. Let's check out LCS 6. Oh, what? Oh, what is this? What's going on right here? Oh my god. Oh, this is good. I'm loving this. Your extra deck is 15 cards you effectively get to choose to see in every opening hand. Correct. Representing 75% of your options on turn 1. You're sacrificing that every single game for the 1 in 3 games where you get to see a 6th card instead of 5 in your opening hand in a deck that doesn't have any digging effects. Incorrect. Just not correct. It has many digging effects. They are just not random. Meanwhile, Dragon Link players are happily throwing 20 cards at your 6. It's objectively true that your extra deck is more valuable than your main deck, especially in a world of Link monsters, and instead of using your greatest weapon, you're throwing it away for a below 30% chance to draw a couple of cards randomly from a shuffled pile. I don't know what it is you're hoping to draw, but I promise it's not better than the combined efficacy of the 9 to 15 cards you chose not to run instead. 2 things with this. 1, this person has MBT brain. They think that you need to be playing an extravagance board of all 3 ofs. Let's just go back to the Lost World deck and look at this. They're playing 1-ofs, right? They're playing like Abyss, Access Code, Dolka, Logia, Linkuriboh, Secure Garden. They're doubled up on the ones that they would want to resolve every game no matter what. And that's Dolka, their best 4-star end guy, Linkuriboh, who they make off of Animadorned Archosaur, and Secure Gardener to put the Linkuriboh in graveyard so you can pill it, right? So these players say, in games where I draw extravagance, I will take a reduced chance at having the flexibility of the extra for more shots at crazy bullshit like Lost World Ovi opens. And in games where I don't find extravagance, I'll just play the fucking extra deck. I'll just make cards out of the extra. Right? And, you know, this is what they all do. No one's playing the 3-3-3 list. In conclusion, this person is out of their mind. This is the owner of YG Organization. And Yugipedia! Excellent. Oh, man. Well, MBT, they wrote an article. You did not. Oh, didn't I? Oh, didn't I? Well, you can go to YGOProDeck.com and see some articles by MBT Yu-Gi-Oh! Let me actually search one right now. Let me see the last time I fucking wrote something for this site. There, Quarantine Series 1 deck breakdown. That's what I wrote. Jesus Christ. It's literally been like a year. This is all Quarantine Series shit. Quarantine Series shit. Speed dueling at New York Comic-Con. There you go. Wow. So there are 2 outcomes for this. Either this person bought out like Skullmeister and is trying to hype it, or they are just so divorced from the reality of competitive play that, like... And this can happen really easily, and you should all, you know, take steps to ensure this doesn't happen to you. But you can very easily get divorced from competitive play and just, like, be making decisions about cards based on your play group. And that kind of feels like what's happened here. Like, this person is spending a lot of time min-maxing on Altergeist and, like, judging cards based on their efficacy in Altergeist instead of recognizing that, like, no, you can play Xtrav in a good deck, right? You could play Ice Dragon's Prison in a second deck that plays trap cards, right? You can normal summon an A-lister surrounded by really strong Dogmatica and Eldritch cards, not in place of Serziel, Watcher of the Evil Eye. So, that's it for me. Thank you all for coming by today. I had a gay old time. Wow, we went a little bit over, and I am going to pay for it. Boy, am I ever going to fucking pay for it. But thank you all for coming by. If you like what you see, that is the wrong template. I would really appreciate a follow if you check down there. We have got a YouTube where I spend a little more time than I do here. I would appreciate if you gave me a sub there as well. I got a Twitter where I make funny Yu-Gi-Oh! Ha-has, and I have a Discord where we all get together, find articles like this, and put stuff together like the progression series decks that you were seeing today. I will see you next time. That's going to be Wednesday at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I will hopefully be one Torts final fresher, and, you know, maybe, fingers crossed, I'll also have finished a Contracts final by then. You may meet a much happier man or a depressed one. Depends on the outcome of those exams. But until then, you know, peace be with you, and let's see who we can send you off to. Who is online? Oh, Pack. Pack's online. We haven't hosted Pack in a while.